this was like, stop, fool. Like, you gotta keep it like, I'm like, all right.
Just like when you first started singing.
Yeah, dude.
We're like, oh,
Dude, hell yeah. No, but like, all right, so we're in. Check. What's up, Alex?
Yo.
What's up, bro?
AKA Jesus.
What's up? How's it going, everybody?
And your name's not even Jesus.
No, it's Jesus.
It's just Jesus because you look like Jesus Christ. At one point in your life.
At one point, but that's not the full story, though.
Oh, no?
No.
What is? That's what I always thought the vision was.
No, we had a friend named Matt, and we were skating.
Uh-huh.
It was a group of us, and we were just skating down to the next spot. And I was behind the homie, and he just kept pushing faster and faster and faster. And I'm like, what is this guy doing? I'm getting tired. I'm going to lose everybody.
Yeah.
And then I guess he was tripping, and he runs up to one of the other homies, and he's like, that's it for me. I'm done. And they're like, why? Jesus is coming for me, because I was right behind him. I was like, what? And then after that, everybody just started laughing and called me Jesus. So I was like, okay.
But he called you that because he had long hair.
Yeah, I had long hair and some of a beard, yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't think I looked like him.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey.
So I have the homie here, Alex. I grew up with this fool. We went to middle school together, Wells
Yep.
Middle School, and the Norte Vista together. And I think we got closer when we were in Norte Vista, right?
Norte Vista, yeah.
Yeah, right? And now they're starting their own clothing company called Grimme Co.
Grimme Company, for short.
You guys want to tell us the origin of the name? Grimme Core?
Grime Core.
Grime Core.
Hey, that
was so natural to me. Grime Core, hardcore,
I was like, dude,
core.
is this a story? The background of the story is
I know.
kinda fucked up. Like,
Is this a genre of music? Grime Core? No.
Grime Core, no. That is just Grime Company, man. Just because, everybody's a little bit grimy and it's okay.
Hey, is that a Riverside thing?
hey, River, I'm telling you right now, I don't want to cut in.
No,
I'm sorry,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like, dog, like, yeah, I've moved out of different places and different spots. And in Riverside stories, like, niggas don't believe me. And I'll tell them about, like, hey, like, this nigga swooped on your girl. Hey, this nigga did this nigga did that. And then people are like, are you fucking serious? Or like, hey, this nigga took a shit on the wall down the street. Or people are fucking, like, like,
Riverside's grimy,
people don't believe my stories about Riverside kids. Riverside's on a whole different level of some grimy ass shit.
Wow, hey, dude, we just tapped into something. Okay, so I've had other friends who I speak to this about. Yeah, I was gonna say, and a common theme from Riverside is that it's fucking grimy. Like, especially, I don't know if you guys know people like who've lived there a long time and they're like in their late 40s and 30s. And even if they're successful, they have their own like company and shit. They're low-key fucking cokeheads. They're low-key fucking adulterers.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, this is what you grew up with in the city. And then you try hard to like not be that. But it's hard when that's all you see is fucking grime. Hey, I like that.
It is, man.
And where do you guys get your ideas from for your the designs? Yeah.
Him and Furby do it all.
Yeah, me and the homie Furby, we just, sometimes we sit here like this and just discuss something, what we can do. This, I don't know if you can see the Renegade League one was actually his idea. That was his first design.
Who's Furby?
That's the other homie who does the designs. And
Ruben Garcia.
Okay.
What's his Instagram name? Obin30.
Obin37.
At Obin37.
There you go, baby.
Hit him up for your designing needs.
If you have a design
Actually,
idea,
I don't know. I don't want to call that out.
Yeah.
He fucking he makes fucking skateboards too, dog.
Oh,
like,
yeah, he does.
He made my own pro model. Yeah,
I know.
Dude, he makes homemade fucking custom skateboards too.
yeah.
He did that one.
We did
sick.
that one too. That was that first logo.
Hey, dude, that's too loud?
Huh?
You think that's too loud? Should we just give him this mic and mute shit out?
Yeah, let's do that.
We could both share this one, right?
No, you guys.
No.
Each your own.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't know how you guys wanted to do it.
Because if we put it loud to pick you guys both up, it also picks up like all the other sounds outside. Yeah. And it's best.
And then I'm over here. I'm like mixing it. So like. If
I'm pretty conscious enough to be like, all right, if he's gonna talk.
Yo, what happened to that sick mic you used to have? The one that you like.
I have it also, but I didn't bring it. Now I haven't thought about it. Like I'm saying, trial and error. I'm learning as I go. Like, all right, bring all my mics.
You got famous.
good,
You got famous for that, dude. Like
No,
your little mic, you'd be like,
They sound good.
There's no fame.
This mic's one of those like studio mics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Those are stage mics. It's trippy how you can see the difference.
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the difference.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking about getting more.
Here, you can hear the difference.
Yeah.
No, even everything like editing wise. That shit looks way better. Sounds better.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
That's my sister, and
That's your sister?
yeah, and that's her
Damn, I
daughter.
remember you when you were like a baby.
Yep, that's her.
You always go back to like old friends and stuff, and I'm like, oh, what? She's grown now? Like, you still think they're gonna be a baby? I was like, it's been 20 years later. Like, I don't know if you remember my little brother.
Yes, fuck,
Right?
dude. I'm like, I want to trip out when I see him. Like,
He's all old as fuck.
oh yeah, he's just.
That's how I saw with his older brother. What's the oldest one? Carlos.
Carlos?
He came. I used to have a metal shop with him. Remember Mr. Morrison?
On what, Wells or
Norte
no,
Vista.
Norte Vista.
I didn't get metal shop.
He had
in there.
Skags,
Oh,
right?
he'd be like, cover.
No.
Before you weld cover, or maybe did you have wood shop?
I had woodshop in Wells with that black guy. He had like a funny voice.
Oh, I remember that guy.
I think we had class together, and I got fucking kicked out because we knew each other, and we were kind of goofing off too much. And then
Probably. You're always a bad influence to me.
next thing I know, I get called to the office, and they're like, "Your schedule's been changed."
Yeah.
And I got yearbook
Yeah.
fucking shit. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
He is a bad influence. Like, we're chilling here. Like I said, like we always do like just chill shit here. You know what I mean? Like skating, making clothes and shit. And then I had some homegirl come over. And then the homegirl from work, like, she was like, she had the body of an Amazon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then tell me why Jesus falls down drunk as fuck, and he starts like zooming in on her booty and shit. And then he posted on Instagram, and then everyone saw it, and then I got the backlash later.
Is this real or not?
It's just
this-
like, you told me you guys just did shirts and skateboard there, but you're over there with, I'm like, Jesus.
Oh, you mean you got caught up at home?
I got caught up on Instagram. Not even doing anything wrong.
Nope.
But he's a bad influence.
Hey, nobody's safe no more.
No one's safe.
Nothing
no more.
is safe anymore.
Social media is
There's
savage.
phones everywhere. There's cameras everywhere.
But even if you're not even fucking up, it's just like.
It's a bad time to be a serial killer.
I honestly don't know how people get away with murder now.
Yeah.
There's cameras everywhere.
Everywhere.
People are watching you. Like you can see someone on the balcony just staring at other people, just like
Birds are
There he
fake.
is. There he is.
That guy's probably standing right now at the
Yeah.
balcony, like, "What are these fools doing?"
Anything suspicious, they're like, I don't know. I'm just gonna put my phone that way because I feel some energy rising over there.
Everyone has these stickers on the back of the car saying birds are fake because they're saying that the birds are created by the government. And then there's a CNI, all CNI. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, people are trippy.
Is that true or not? You don't even know what to believe now.
Fucking
believe
pigeons.
it. I believe that now.
I don't even have an opinion on things anymore either because it's like you form an opinion and then later on they're like, yeah, you gotta be nice to everybody, but when you're nice to everybody, it creates killers. So you gotta be mean. Like, wait, what? Like, you don't know what to do. Like, you gotta wear your mask because it's it. But no, you don't. But it's like, who's right? Who's wrong? I don't even have an opinion no more.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
like it's that everybody gets a trophy thing, you know?
Yeah. So I'm just
Like,
like,
no.
dude, I'm just gonna not have an opinion. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Can I just not have one? I'm just gonna.
Can I be like, I guess?
I guess.
I guess.
I feel like what's life anymore? Like, what is even life anymore?
We're in the Matrix, dog.
Yeah, it's like nothing matters.
Then where's that hot red girl walking by in the red dress?
repeatedly. Just
That was that Amazon.
That was that Amazon. Oh. Have you ever done the VR porn?
No.
what?
It's tight, dude. It's like, yeah. No, it's just like you go on Brazzers.com, and then like you can move the camera around, and then so like you can.
Also
like,
on the screen. Also, you don't have a thing on your head though.
No, but your iPhone, like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, and then so like you
Just
can
put it close to your face.
yeah, you're just like this, and then like you could like zoom up and down and to the right and
Wow.
stuff, and then like it's.
And you're like, damn, this apartment is dirty.
Yeah. You could look around the house and shit too.
Yeah. Let me see what you got in the fridge.
I love it.
But what? White closet.
Yeah, White Claws. Trash. That's tight. Wait, what's
This
that?
is sponsored by
This way.
White Claws.
This way. Which way is it? This way. All right. No, hell yeah. Hey, I gotta try that now.
Yeah.
I always see that option, but I was like, I don't have a headset.
I just get bored, and you gotta explore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
explode.
tight. What's different? I feel like nowadays it's like that's so easy that people are just nasty as fuck nowadays,
Yeah, because they get bored.
and it's so accessible, and you get to extremes real quick. You know, back in the day, you just had like a magazine.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I once like my introduction to it. I was like little, dude, and we had these like apartments next door to where I live. I still live in the same spot, right?
You know what,
Crest, you know Crest. And there's like these apartments on the corner. They're like duplex apartments.
Yeah, I remember.
And then we had a ball that we threw over at a neighbor's house, and we're like, oh, let's go get it. They're not home, so we just jumped over.
Oh wow.
On the fence, got the ball, and then we're like, hey, the sliding door is open, and it was open and shit. And I was like, what? And then we're just fucking nosy little kids, so we're like, let's go in. And then
Damn.
but no intention to steal anything.
Roland's first B&E.
Yeah, no intention to steal anything. Nothing. We're just fucking nosy little kids. And then we went inside, and then we're like, all right, fucking, we've been in here before because it's a friend's house. We're just never home.
Yeah.
And then so we're like, all right, cool. We went inside, and then we go to the closet, and then we open it, and then there's fucking porn magazine galore.
Was it like the dads or something?
The dads, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But it was like, but it was mind blowing because I was like, fool, this whole closet is full of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
That's too much.
Yeah. But then we also were little, so we were like, fool, there's a bunch of magazines with a bunch of naked girls. You know what I mean?
You didn't read that sign that says "Do not open." Do not open.
If it said "Do not open," I'm definitely opening it.
Right. Opposite.
And then and then we went upstairs, and then in the dad's room, he had a closet with the fucking trash bag with more magazines and videos, and then underneath the bed, more magazines. And at this point, we're like, what? I was like, fool, he has so many, he's not gonna notice if he takes some.
Yeah.
And then I took some.
And he noticed?
And then nope.
Oh.
No, hell no.
He's like, where's my favorite one?
Yeah,
you know, old people.
Yeah, that was my introduction. It was like, damn, these magazines, and I cherished those magazines.
Is those the ones that you always had at your house? When I first went over there, I was like, what are these porns?
Yeah.
Those are the same ones?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, exactly.
It's a bunch of sticky pages, but you know.
I think at that time, was I masturbating? Nah, I think I was just like intrigued.
How old were you?
I was like 6th grade.
He didn't know what
to be, bro.
he didn't know what was going on, but like this
That was me. The
super
first
sauce was coming out.
Super sauce.
The first time I masturbated was to the movie Rookie of the Year. I was just sitting there like scratching my shit, and I kept fucking with it, and then like white stuff came out, and it felt good.
Bro.
Oh, the same thing.
And I was watching Rookie of the Year. Remember that movie when he broke his arm and he could pitch really fast?
Yeah. Is there a scene on there?
And it wasn't even no homo shit. I was just like,
It just felt good.
It
You
felt
just kept
good.
going. Yeah.
While
yeah,
watching the
yeah.
movie.
You just happened to be grabbing your wiener.
And then I did it so much where I got scabs on it. And so I had to put band-aids on my shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey,
It was weird.
masturbating is wild when you're a child, bro.
Yeah, at Rookie of the Year, I jacked off to Rookie of the Year.
Hey,
Feel good movie to feel good.
Once I started jerking off, any scene in a movie that had like titties or was just sexual, I was like, I'm gonna save this for later. I remember this movie when everyone's asleep. I'm gonna rewind it to that part again.
Titanic.
What was it?
Titanic.
Monsters Ball.
Monsters. Oh,
I rented that movie at Blockbuster.
Wow.
Fast forwarded to that scene and returned it.
Yeah, I watched
I didn't even know
Unfaithful.
about that shit. I didn't even see Monster Ball till like later.
Halle Berry got
Someone
fucked.
said Halle Berry. I was like, what?
Uh-huh.
Looked it up on fucking X videos.
Hey, I don't know what that movie is about at all.
Me neither.
I just saw Bob Thornton fucking the shit out of her.
I love Bob Thornton.
Went
He's a
in.
lucky bastard.
Yeah, that fool went in.
Yeah,
Angelina
he went in.
Jolie too. Fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Halle Berry, Angelina Jolie.
Wait, wasn't he like his stepdaughter or some shit?
Who fucks Zelma Hayek? I love Zelma Hayek.
Oh, dude, that's my girl, dude.
I would die for
Since
her.
Desperado, been my girl.
Is fucking Dust Till Dawn.
Yeah, I was like Dust
Oh
Till
my
Dawn.
God, Dust
dude.
Till Dawn.
What's it? Fucking Dogma.
Dog. Oh yeah, she's like a nurse dancing. Yeah. And then her little accent, and then she's just thick all around.
I love her.
Short, fucking five, fucking.
5 fucking.
I don't know the hype.
Typical man podcasting about pussy.
Yeah, right. Damn.
Talking about goddesses who any woman listening would agree.
Oh yeah, there you can see. There you go.
So you guys got the Grime Co. clothing. When did that start?
Actually, I think it's gonna be a year and a couple.
Oh, so it's literally fucking like when COVID started, or what? You guys are like,
Right before it.
Right before it, we got the setup, and then COVID happened, and then like just we're like, fuck it, we just keep going, nothing, because there was nothing else to do, literally just sit here,
uh-huh.
and so we're like, being productive.
So like one of you guys just said, let's make some fucking clothing.
Well, the first time was because of this. We had somebody else reprint this for the homie. He passed. He had a skate shop.
R.I.P.
Adam Black, right?
Yeah.
Adam Black, yeah.
So,
Adam Black.
And then it was taking too long to get the stuff. We were supposed to we were going to go visit his grave, and I was planning to have the shirt so we all could wear.
Let's give a little backstory to Adam Black.
Adam was the homie, dude. Adam was
he's from Riverside too, right?
He's a Riverside local. He was fucking hood as fuck. He's a white boy hood as fuck. Hooder than me. I'm half black, and that fool is just way hooder than like he was just something else. And he fucking everyone just battling depression, life sucks, fucking financial shit, women shit, baby mama shit, kid shit. But he always like skated. He was always the one that like, hey, let's go skate.
He even had like his own shop at one point.
He had his own
right?
board shop. He had Black's board shop. And then he started after Black's board shop. He couldn't do it anymore because of financial shit. And then people were like robbing his shit. Like he hired like a bunch of young bucks from fucking Hump Park. You know what I mean?
Like having Hump Park. What's up? Shout out. But having your own business is always kind of like it's really hard, dude. You really have to have people you trust and people who see the same vision as you have when you're starting something, and it's hard to find people like that. Mm-hmm. So I bet it was like a
too much.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And then like he said, like we're all just doing this, like we don't know what we're doing, but like he did that, he not knowing what he's doing. Yeah.
Just tried it,
and it didn't go under. He just kind of backed off from it, and then he started Black's boards, and then that took off, and then like I don't know what happened, like. I don't want to get too much into detail because my lady tells me like you're too open about your shit, but I guess this is what it's all about, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm not even trying. Like, I kind of want to give him more like of an ode because I know his story too. Because even Danny Delgado was very open about it, and to me, like I said, I just wanted like I said, I'm changing the name to Don't Try because it's like anyone just trying to do something. Because life is hard, dude, and you gotta give respect to anyone just trying to do anything because life is hard, dude. There's always so many obstacles to go through. You think you have to learn one aspect of it, and then you're like, nah, there's all these other things to it too. Yeah. Like it's not only just creating the art; it's also knowing the business, knowing the marketing, knowing the fucking like all these things, and it's like sometimes it gets overwhelming, especially when you have like kids or. You have like these financial responsibilities that you have to keep up with. You can't like lag with them and shit. And I remember Black, Adam was one of the first people who started like his own business. But I know everybody. Yeah, from the social circle that I knew, I was like, oh shit, he started.
Porf did it too. Porf started off Novum first too.
Oh, yeah. Novum, yeah. Oh, he had like a print shop. He did some shit for my cousin who owns Mr. Taco. I remember some shirts a while back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Damn, your cousin owns Mr. Taco?
Yeah.
Ballin'?
No wonder there's always finance bitches, huh? You interview them, huh?
No.
You interview them, and you're like, you're hired.
The waitresses?
Go. Yeah.
I was gonna interview a bunch of waitresses.
No wonder. They're like, hey, there you go, ladies. There you go.
I want to get him on. I want to get him on here at one point, but he's like successful, so it'll take a while for him to be like to like I don't know, fool, like what are you doing? It sounds silly. But it's one of those things. It's like another thing that I've been finding to be more true is when you have consistency, when you do something and it goes up and it goes down, but you keep doing it, eventually it gains a following. Eventually it gets momentum to where like, oh shit. But then sometimes when people like get that little bit of rise, they're like, oh shit, they stop trying. Yeah. And or they can't get past that point because it's like you kind of gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep doing it and keep trying different things, and it's like it's just it's something I've been realizing lately, especially like with music and stuff, and that's why I wanted to bring him up because I feel like he was one of the first people to really try to do something.
I've been in relationships and shit, gone in the public, gone out of the public, and going ghost. But like when I was out of one. I came over here and then he was showing me your music video, the one where you're in the fucking liquor store. Yeah. Let's get fucked.
Oh yeah.
That shit is like, what the? Where the fuck did
And that was right there on Wells. Wells and
Yeah,
fucking.
dude, I went to Wells
and
too.
Tyler.
By Morgan's, right?
Yeah.
I knew it. I was like,
And I was like, damn, this shit's sick as fuck. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I just been out of the loop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get out of it for a while.
No, it happens. I was out of the loop for a minute too. Like this pandemic kind of got me out of the loop, and even before that, we had drama within the band, and that got me out of the loop.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. And then, but now, and like I said, throughout all that time, the main thing that I realized is like, I was like, oh shit, like I judge my life by how creative I feel, and if I feel creative, regardless if I'm depressed or like shit's going on, but if I can create like a song or a vibe or a like creative like a vibe, then I feel like I'm all right. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
You know, and there was a time in my life where I couldn't, dude. For the life of me, I couldn't fucking write a song. I couldn't get into it. Like shit that I would write would be about the same shit. And it was like not even like I was like, fool, it's not even like captivating. And it
40s and bitches.
Yeah, no, it had to do with that.
It was more sad, bro.
It was more like I fucked up.
Yeah, he ruined
I don't know,
everything.
like,
That's what
you
he
know?
kept singing. Every time he showed me a song, he was like, I lost it all. He was like,
Well, because when you're younger, it's like life's fun, and when you get older, like fuck, this shit sucks.
Yeah, it's like harder, you know.
Morrissey.
Yeah, dude, straight up. But then I was like, dude, the reason I feel fucking no inspiration, no motivation is because I'm isolating a lot.
Yeah.
I'm isolating a lot, and then when I do go out, I'm fucked up. And then I go home, and then I have to like 2 days of recovering because if you stayed up all night, you didn't sleep, and then all that shit just catches up to you. And then the more you do that, the more that I was like not really connecting with people. And then so if there's not a real genuine connection, there's no real like art coming out of you. There's no real, because you're not painting a picture of anything real.
Yes.
Because you're not being honest. You know what I mean? And then once I heard something about like being honest. And it's like, dude, the more honest you are, the better life is easier to navigate. And once that, I was like, oh, what? Once I heard that, I was like, fuck. I really had to look at myself, and I was like, dude, I'm lying a lot. Yeah. Like, I'm lying to my girl, I'm lying to my parents, I'm lying to, like, friends when I'm late or when I'm, like, you know what I mean? And then I was like, fuck, I got to own up to my shit. And then once I started doing that, like, I started seeing more inspiration, like, oh fuck, because now you're seeing life as it is, and you're like, fool, life is fucking interesting. Like life has all these aspects that are interesting as fuck.
It really is interesting, and then like as you get older, what you're saying is like I learned the hard way too, and this fool's learning too. It's like we're getting older. Don't fucking waste your time on shitty ass people.
Exactly.
You just waste your time on good people or people you're actually interested in. They're interested in you, and like I'm not gonna fucking lie to you or waste your time. Don't waste my time. Kick rocks.
Exactly. There were some people that I would hang out with, and I would be like, this is where I should be, right? Like I should be here, but I'm not connecting with them. Like I feel like I'm putting up a facade to like be a part of that group, and it's like I'm just doing damage to myself, but you don't realize that yet, you know. And then I feel like this pandemic helped realize that, because you had a quarantine, you had to like stay away from like gatherings, so you're just staying with people you're close with, you know?
Yeah.
And then through that, and during that is when I learned about being honest, and then it just all clicked, and I was like, oh shit, like, you know what? I realized like with certain friends, I was like, I feel more creative when I'm with, like, for example, him. Like he came into my life recently, and he lived with Marco, right? And but when I met him,
that's the bass player, right?
No, the drummer.
Yeah. Oh, the drummer. Which one's trying to add me on? There's one that follows me on Instagram.
Frankie, that's the bassist.
Okay, but then he started he's cool. I like him. If he added a banda.
No, that's Marco.
Oh, that's Marco.
And then like he kept trying to add me with his banda band, and I'm like, fool, I'm black. I don't listen to this stuff.
He just likes the Latinas.
I just like.
Yeah, no, but with this fool, I realized like I was like, well, through and I went back through like people in my life, and I was like, fool, I've always felt the most creative, and the people around him who when I talk to him, it's not like he's just talking about himself, or I'm not just like I talk, and then he gives me perspective.
Yeah.
He talks, I give him perspective, and it was, and I feel like a lot's been built, like a lot builds up to where like fuck, like Like it was genuinely a connection. It was genuinely I was like learning. I don't know. I wasn't just stagnant. I wasn't just like, yeah, fool, you know.
Yeah. Because you can have yes men all day.
Yeah.
Like he would actually be like, hey, fool, like, we cut you off right here.
Yeah.
Do this and do that. And, like, this is how you're going to improve.
He talks shit on me all the time.
Yeah.
I think what it is two different backgrounds. Because I came from, like a hood aspect. And then I come to you, and I'm, like, gaming you up. I'm, like...
He grew up north.
Yeah, I'm like... I don't know if you know where Santa Cruz is. Yeah, but like where I'm from, like loyalty is everything. So like when I met him and I seen like little things where his homies they weren't as loyal, I was like, dude, that's not a real friend. A real friend will do this and that, game you up, and if they see you trying to do something, they don't put you down. They're like, fuck yeah, let's go hard. And that's what I always used to do with him. I'm like, you're dope as fuck. Why are you listening to like all that other shit?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to say who, but there would be people putting him down on the singing or anything. And I thought this fool was dope as fuck. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, right. Same thing here. I would always tell this when I first heard him sing. I was like, fuck yeah! I was like, you got that scream. You got the lungs to scream. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I heard it too, it's been a while since I've been out of the game, and I heard it, and I'm like, oh shit, it's like the Mars Volta on fucking crack. Like, it's good. Like the way he sings, it's like.
Hey, what about what about, since you brought it up, what's up with Stiletto?
What up with Stiletto, man? Dang, remember that? Woo, remember back in that day, dude. Yeah, that was high school.
If we really take it back, so we've been playing music. I had there's been like a general backbone through the band, or people I've jammed with. It's mainly been like me, Marco, and Frankie since high school, and I'd say, wouldn't you say this is true? Like me growing up, I was always very nerdy, but I hung out with like cholos and skaters and like.
That's how we all grew up too, no?
Yeah.
But this guy was like he was like Blade, a little crossbreed, you know, going between shit, like, you know, like cholos and skaters.
I had clothes that was like too big for me. I had glasses, braces.
I forgot you had glasses, dude. Yes,
Yeah,
you did have glasses.
I remember rolling with the glasses.
Yeah, dude. And like I remember, and I grew up with like, because I went to Orlando. Yeah. So all my friends growing up were like cholos, right? And in middle school, it started becoming like Alex and like Jesse Guerra.
Yeah.
And then I still had like Freddie Martinez, who was like cholo area, you know. And then in high school, I got into music, and I would hang out with like Daniel Hernandez. Marco would always say that we were the popular kids, but we're not. We're kind of like Daniel Hernandez.
The short Daniel?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys were.
Matt Guillen. All those.
Zombie knows.
They were like the school. No, they were like the school oriented kids.
You know okay. You remember in Novi the little section where they had the school store?
Yeah,
right there.
The fucking
little thing.
The cover shit. Yeah.
Brother shit. All the football players and all the cool kids would hang out there, and you would catch Roland over there, like
no.
chilling with everybody.
I was. We were next to them, but we weren't with them.
There,
we weren't with them.
That's what I'm saying. He's like Blade, little day walker. Fool. He was just in between the popularity and then come down to the grimy side, and everybody will be like, "Hey, what's up, bro?"
Hey, but I was always oblivious, fool, because I was like I said, I was nerdy, dude. I was fucking. And
that was the charm of him. People were just like, "Oh, look at this guy. He's cool."
But I feel like people would make fun of me, and then they would see the obliviousness and the naiveness in my face and feel bad and be like, "Ah, he's cool." For real, I swear to God, I got away with.
Like that.
Yeah, they're like, "Fool, this fool is
like hey, just newsflash, you still not that cool."
No, hey, so Marco would be like, "You hang out with the cool kids." I was like, "No, I don't," but like. The moment that I started hanging out with Marco, because he had
studio,
like he was into music the way I was, I gravitated to that, even though it wasn't like cool or nothing. It was just like a love. It was like, fool, I don't give a fuck. Like, this is tight to me, you know. And then for the longest time, like I'd say, I didn't start getting good at singing till like 3 years ago. But for all that, I did suck. Fool.
It was raw, but it was still good.
But that's what it's like, a learning process though with anything. This is what I mean. This is what I feel like I learned. Like,
you know what? I think I volunteered you to sing for the first time ever. I was like, get Roland to sing. He could sing.
Was that fool?
Yeah, because I would hear you scream and like I'm like, you got the vocals. I was like, this guy.
See, Alex was like a one of those people like he just like wants to make him up. Like he'll be like, this feels tight, but I'm not tight. But like, but because I like to sing, he was like,
the potential,
you know,
really.
you know, because he would even go to our shows. Like we would throw shows at Marco's house. They were called like Marco Fest.
Yeah.
I remember those.
Right?
Yeah,
and it was in the back, his backyard. Full. Everyone in high school would just go get fucked up.
All the Nos tanks.
Yeah. and this fool would hype it up like. Would make flyers, and this fool like I would say you guys were amongst the popular kids.
That wasn't popular like, for the like the grimy side, you know, like.
I got bullied my whole life in school. I didn't get popular until I dropped out of school.
Really?
Once I dropped out sophomore year and I got popular.
Because for me, when Marco would be like, you hung out, I was like, no, those one, like the popular kids were like Alex and 5-0 and all those fools. Like that area. The other side of where the people sat, you know what I mean?
No, that was not it.
It's weird. It's crazy. And then I never thought of myself like as being a popular person. It's just because like you just have to have that attitude where it's just like, don't care. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people are like, oh, you're an alcoholic. I'm like, yep. I am. I drink a lot. You know what I mean?
Hey, back then,
what do you want to tell me about it?
then drinking was cool as fuck, though.
Yeah. Now it's like Bud. Bud's super popular. I smoke weed every day. Like, you're cool.
Did you ever buy beers from kegs when you were underage?
My thing was Cypress Liquor. Me and Asim, Ray.
You want to put it up a little bit?
Oh, my bad. I don't want to be too loud.
Oh, you can put it down, though. You just have it, like, pointing at you.
You know, Saucy Ray, Asim, Ray Reyes. He's super good at skating.
No, I don't know.
Buffalo's brother. Me and this nigga, we used to go to Cypress Liquor, you know, next to the Buddhist temple.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We would go there at like the age, I was like 16, and they would sell me, they're Asian people, they would sell me beer.
I'm fucking up because I went far as fuck, and that's down the street.
I remember Kegs too. Kegs would sell people beer, but Cypress Liquor and me and Ray's spot were Cypress Liquor. And then I would go like to the parties or like, all right. But then shortly after that, I was working at Rite Aid off of Limonite next to the Spectrum. And then I was 19 years old, and then everyone would come like Jesus, Sensei, McCall, like fucking all the fools, you know what I mean? Adam, and they would come and buy beer off of me at Rite Aid. And so they're like, hey, oh my God, let me see your ID. Boop, oh, you're good, you know what I mean?
Nice.
And so, but then again, I'd get off of work, and I'd be in my uniform, and everyone would be like, oh, it's the Rite Aid guy. And I'm like, nah, full zombie. Oh, no, Rite Aid guy. I'm like, all right, fuck it, Rite Aid guy. Yeah. So we were drinking, you know, like you, like everyone at the age of like fucking 16 heavily, you know, and it's never stopped. My eyes are yellow as fuck. Like, it's not stopping.
I have a memory of, I could say I first partied with you. And I don't know if you remember, but it was at somebody's house over in that area, like where Novi's at, and those houses out to like if you go like down that street where Novi's at, where like the field's at,
like the richer area.
I don't know if it's the richer area, but it's like it's up. You know Del Taco?
Yeah.
That street in Del Taco. If you go up, if you're gonna go out to like the Harup area.
Oh, it's not Albie's house, right? Not Albert's.
I don't know, dude. But I remember we went over there. I went over there for the first time.
I think he's talking about Joey's old house.
Joey Arzati?
Yeah.
No, is it Joey? No, but I went
behind Novi.
It was by Novi. It was like by Novi, but my cousin used to live across the street. Natalie. Her name is Natalie.
Oh, Albie's house.
Albert's house, yeah.
Yeah.
Albert's house.
She lived across the street. Okay, so then we went over there to drink one time, and I don't know what happened, but someone called the cops or something, and they rolled up on us.
And we hopped over the fence.
And some people hopped up over the fence, but some of us stayed. I stayed, and they fucking made us like kneel down.
I remember that. I hopped over the fence, and I was gone.
Everybody was gone,
I
bro.
was like,
but I was such a good kid. I was like, no, I don't want to run. I don't want to run. If I get good caught.
I was a good kid back then too.
Yeah, fuck no. You did well, bro. Fuck no. Don't lie.
Dude, my thing is just like maybe because I'm half black. These cops run. Go, dude, bro.
Hey, for real, like they came up and we're at somebody's house and their parents were there and everything.
It was Albie because Albie's mom and dad used to let us drink there. So yeah, it was Albert's house.
Yeah.
We had the hookah going, the pool table.
Yes.
I remember.
And the cops showed up, and then I remember I was like, oh shit, the cops are here. I was scared as fuck, and I turned around to like, hey, what we're gonna do, and everyone was gone. And everyone fucking hopped the fence. I was like, oh shit.
You know what? That might have been my fault from the first time we ran into the cops. You remember?
Which one? Oh,
we were going to your house, and then we were trying to like buy some beer. We couldn't get it, so we ended up walking with an empty backpack and a CD of.
No, that was. I remember that night. We were going to Miguel's house.
We were going to Miguel's house, yeah, and we were, or something like that. But we had an empty backpack.
We left your house because there was a party going on, and dude, it was always a mission for us to get beer.
Yeah.
We would pay bums. We would fucking go to parties and then just like come up on the beer. And then I think we went to somewhere to get beer.
We didn't get it.
And then we were running to Miguel's house at like 1 a.m.
Yeah, and then we had like just an empty backpack with one CD. It was Rage Against the Machine CD.
Yeah.
And this fool turns around. He's like, "Oh shit, that's a cop. Let's run." And I was like, "No, that's not a cop."
And it was.
No, it was like, remember, I could tell the headlights, and we turned the other way, and I was like, "That's a fucking cop."
Oh yeah.
And then I was just like, "Damn!" And then he rolls up on us. And he's like, "What are you guys doing?" We're like, "We're just going home. We're going over here." And he's like, "Well,
let me
what's
see your
in
backpack."
Yeah. And I was like, "What's in there?" He was like, "I'm gonna find anything." I was like, "Just a CD."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Really? You guys just have a full backpack for a CD?" And I was like, "Of course. Our pockets are tight. Our pants are tight.
Yeah.
We don't want to break the CD, so
Yeah.
we put it in the backpack." And the cop believed it, and he was like, "Get out of here."
He opened it up. He's all, "Rage, good shit." We got it now.
That's what he said.
You got a pocket full of shit.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of that, bringing that up, I wanted to make this a music podcast, but sometimes it might not be. Fuck it, you know.
Yeah. Sorry,
But when I get the chance, so your brother, we actually jammed out with your brother. His brother plays guitar.
What doesn't he play, dude? He also does the synthesizer.
Does he still do music?
He still does. I think he has a like.
Is that Carlos?
Carlos, yeah.
Oh,
He
really?
finished.
Must be nice to be talented.
Man, he's down, dude. He went to so much schooling for music, and he just recently got graduated. I wish I could tell you guys.
For
what
music
he is.
still?
Yeah, dude.
But is he still working on music? If I hit him up, like, is he down to fucking do this? And
Yeah,
jam?
I'm pretty sure he would, man. I told him you were coming through. And I asked,
Speaking of
it was
music,
like
hey,
if
you got a
wanted to
permanent
come.
marker, G?
No, probably not there.
Oh God.
Hey, after this, let me get his info. I want to hit that phone.
I want Roland to sign my guitar.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'll get one.
I got you.
I'll find one.
But because I learned.
I want Roland to sign my nipple.
Get
I'm gonna go,
it.
and then call up Chan and tat it.
Shout out Tattoo Chan.
Tattoo,
I'll pierce
mission
it.
tattoos, guys. Look it out.
Hey,
Is
but
that-
before he you continue. What bands were you in? Like,
He was never in bands.
I was never in band.
cause you said Stilettos, right?
Oh, that's his old
Stiletto
band.
was our old band.
But like, but after that, you never joined another band, or
No,
what?
No, I was never in the
He was
band.
never in a band.
Oh,
was
I
never-
thought he was part of Stilettos.
He was in the King Cobras.
No, this fool just supported us hardcore.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I
dude.
thought when you said like that, I thought he was like in Stilettos.
No, when we were Stiletto, a band that fucking sucked dick,
They're
he still supported us.
Oh, because you kept saying he was there, so I thought he was
he was always there.
Yeah.
I was always all the other shows,
Hey,
man.
Who was the? I remember River Rats and Stilettos when I was going to high school. But what the fuck was the B Sharps?
That's another band.
Yeah, that was a different guys, right?
Supposedly our rivals.
That was your rivals. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
You guys had rivals?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
we would go to a party, it'd be a flyer, and like it'd be like their band, and then like the B Sharps, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
And we were,
everyone's like,
heavy.
"They're
We were heavy, and they were like poppy and punk.
And then One Way or Gay Way or something like that. What's
One
that?
way.
One
that,
Way.
That's with Matt.
I remember
Yeah.
One Way, yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
were
I'll
there too.
call.
That was the other rival too.
I want to get him on here too. That was like he does like art too and shit.
Oh,
Matt
nice,
Vargas.
nice.
Nice.
But getting into that, like I got into MF Doom.
Wait, hold on. Before you say that, on their flyers, they would give me flyers, and I would cross out every other band and put "fuck these guys," and then I would pass them out.
Yeah.
Like, and everybody would.
And we weren't even that great.
He
You
was
know what?
like your promoter.
I thought
so.
so,
He was
man.
part of Stilettos. He was the promoter.
Hey, someone get this guy a check.
And we played at our high school, and the whole time I wore a hoodie and didn't face the crowd.
Wait, what?
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
We played like during lunch one time,
Uh-huh.
and I wore a hoodie. I put the hoodie over my head, and I never faced the crowd.
You were just looking at everybody that was playing, or what?
Yeah, I was just looking at the band, and Marco was like, "Turn around." Fuck no.
You could never tell because like
Damn.
the
That was, hey, dude, that was epic though. That was tight. I remember, damn, I would yell out like, "Turn around, bitch!"
Yeah.
You came a long way because that music video that Jesus showed me of you guys in the liquor store, I'm like, damn, these fools are sick as fuck. And like the confidence.
It
and the
came out
voice,
good, huh?
It came out super sick, and I'm like, oh, I grew up right there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and it was like on the spot too.
Fuck,
Like Efren wasn't supposed to be in it, and they were like, "Hey fool, we have this mask, just put it on." And
Oh,
we'll put-
the
yeah,
rap
Yeah,
mask?
the shopping cart. That was dope.
That was dope,
Dude,
I liked it.
I won't lie, dude. When I saw it, when it came up, like your music video, I was late at night and I was going through this shitty part of my day. Like I was going bad. Like I was I couldn't sleep or anything. And I saw your video and I watched it and it made my fucking night. I was like so happy to see you guys and the music video was so good. I was like, fuck yeah, the music sounded good. I'm like, And I was
thanks,
fucked
man.
up.
I appreciate that.
fucked
Hey,
up. And then I went through my whole like contact list and I just fucking text everybody. Send it to everybody, dude. Except for my coworkers because I have that separate. But everything else I want to do, I even sent it to my ex. I was like, watch this, dude. This shit is tight.
I feel like it always feels good to see like your homies like doing something like, oh hell yeah, for like, you know, like that's why I wanted to hit you up because of this and shit. And but no, I wanted to get to the music. Your brother, when it wasn't your brother, but I remember like finding out about MF Doom through you because we hung out one day at your house after like I remember going having these moments where we would go to the movies and we would get fucked up. Me, you, Efren would go to the movies and afterwards or before we'd hang out at your house.
Yeah.
And your brother had like a record player or something and then you were just like putting on his records and I think you put on MF Doom and I was like, what the fuck is this rap? Like this beat he's rapping but the beat is not like a rap beat. It's like
something
what,
good.
It's like he's sampling something different like
totally different.
And then from there I'm like, fool, who is this? And then you told me and dude I just got hooked and I just became a huge fan.
R.I.P. to that guy.
R.I.P. Yeah, dude. And I always have to credit that moment of like being at your house as the introduction to that.
That's actually my record, but I didn't have a record player.
He had
one, but you know. But the cool shit, I recently went to his house for his son's birthday.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably like over 10 years that we got it. We first listened to it.
That the album?
Yeah. And he still has it in pristine condition.
Was it like a CD or a tape or a vinyl?
It's a vinyl.
Vinyl.
And I was like, what? And he put it on, and I was like, that's dope as fuck.
R.I.P. Amoeba Records. Or Amoeba.
Oh, damn, for real, huh? Everything else off like that.
Everything's going down.
Everything.
Well, remember, what was the one spot over there by Arby's in Riverside? They used to sell the...
Rat Hole?
No. By CNC Ride Shop, the record store.
Oh.
What was it called?
Sounds like.
Remember that shit next to fucking Denim Bank?
Yeah. It used to be
You guys talked about that with Danny.
Yeah.
Denim Bank. Get some fresh clothes.
But then it turned to Deluxe. Remember Deluxe?
You go in there, swap what your mom bought you because there were too like preppy and nerdy.
Too loose, yeah.
Too preppy and nerdy. And you would get some like.
Hey, during that time, wearing girl jeans was cool.
Oh yeah, the stretchiness. I love old Riverside. I don't like new Riverside.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah, what's the difference?
It's a difference. A lot of shit shut down. People got grimier. Fucking just like, you know, it's just like it's not the same anymore. Do you feel it?
I do.
Low key,
because I don't go out no more out there. I'm down. I kind of like I don't know. I did get out of the loop. This is why another reason I'm doing this is because I want to get close to. I want to connect again with like the Riverside people who I thought were interesting.
The hometown.
Yeah. You know, like so.
Remember Jack's Bar and Grill?
Dude, we even talked about that in the last podcast.
I lost a lot, dude.
Dude, hey, we used to go there.
Oh, dude, I stayed there.
Hey, we had a show there one time, and we caused a giant brawl, dude. A ginormous, dynamic brawl, fool.
Yeah.
That we gotta get escorted out, fool.
I got caught one time. My homie, he used to slang speed. Rudy Pinedo.
Sorry,
cops.
Shout out Rudy.
And then fucking he had speed, and then so he's just like fucking. Damn, he's gonna get mad I said this. But I don't give a fuck.
The full government name too.
Yeah, dude. For real. Like that fool was like all about speed, and then fucking we went to Jack's one time when we were underage, and then I'm like, what are we doing here? Like we can't even be in here. Like we're underage. And he's like, oh, but sling a sack real quick, and so he goes into the restroom. And then fucking he comes out. I'm sitting there like drinking a beer in front because I used to live right across the street. And he comes out and fucking like running, panicking. I'm like, fool, what the fuck's going on? He's like, I just slanged a sack to the fool peeing next to me in the stall. And fucking he got arrested. There was an undercover cop in the bathroom right after I sold him the sack. And I'm like,
Oh, wow.
Fucking idiot, dude. Like,
Where at Jack's?
at Jack's, yeah, he got caught. Almost got caught slanging a sack of speed in Jack's with the cop. And it was just like, dude, like.
A cop was just chilling there for.
An undercover cop was in there.
I heard a lot of shady shit would go down there.
Yeah, dude, it's like.
Hey, but they had the delicious burger ever.
Yeah.
Hey, Marco was a cook there for a while.
And then Ivan too, big boy Ivan, big boy. Remember Ivan?
Which one?
Big Ivan, like big Ivan. Like,
Cholo Ivan Big.
I don't
he's
know.
a cholo fool.
Yeah,
He's
I
from
don't remember.
Riverside.
Was from Novi?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
from
he's
Novi,
from
dude.
Novi.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
I remember.
But it's just like I said, it's well like how you said, like we were good people. It's just like we were in
Bad situations.
We're in the bad shit. We're kind of like I guess we all kept a level head about it. I guess.
Yeah.
But we're still grimy.
No, I feel you. I witnessed a lot of grimy shit. Been around a lot of grimy shit. And but like I said, I've always been a little like a naive nerd to where I was always too scared to engage in it. Cause I if anything too crazy, I'd always be like, "Fuck!" If my mom finds out,
No, I don't. But I'm the same way too.
she's gonna beat my ass. And I feel I had such fear for my mom. Damn. But no, Jax, dude, definitely grime, 100%. It's not even there no more.
It's not, and I wish I would have got a shirt too, because they used to make shirts, and
That's a badass logo too. It had
the card on the side.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe.
Hey, Grimer, there you go.
Yeah.
Make it one.
Hey, for real, grime with that logo.
Firm Dog, you watch if you listen, you
Furby,
gotta make it, dude.
They can't see you guys because they're done.
Yo, they can't see us, but that's another Riverside spot right there.
Dude, I remember. I said it last time, but I'll tell it to you guys just so you guys can reassure that something that crazy would happen there. We played a show there, and after we played, the bartender, I got her number. But I didn't know that she was dating like the guy who was doing the bar back there.
Oh my god.
You know?
That's her fault.
Yeah. Okay. He saw the interaction, and so then afterwards he came up to me, or he went through her phone or something, because I put like, "This is me rolling." I just played. And then he's like, "Are you rolling?" He's like, "Nah." You just text my girl that you just played? I was like, "Nah." Who are you? And then I was chilling with someone, and that fool was like an old school Riverside cat.
White boy.
No, Mexican.
Oh,
Grimy, successful.
Grimy.
And he was fucked up, and he was all, "I'm rolling." "What, man? What are you gonna do? I'm rolling." And I was like, "Oh shit, like what?" And then I don't know if the guy was just flustered or what. He was like, "All right, whatever, fuck it." He just took off, right? And I was like, "Damn, dude." And I walked outside in that little back door to get some air, just to be like, "Fuck, that shit was fuck off." Shit was gnarly, like god damn, all right. And then I walked back in, and the moment I walked back in, I just see everybody fighting, dude.
oh my god.
Everybody. There was a bunch of people. There was like our crowd, and for some reason there was like a Hessian night, and so there's like a bunch of bikers there.
Oh god. Yeah.
And then somebody who went to go see us, I guess had a beef with somebody who was there from the neighborhood, right? And then they saw him, and it was one of those things that like on site, like he saw him, that fool was drinking, and he was like, "Is that?" "It is." He got up, went over there, fucking socked him, and then from there, like he started fighting with this guy. They pushed the Hessian. That fool started fighting with this guy, and then I walked back in. Fool, everybody was fighting, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Damn.
Yeah,
I started this.
No, yeah, and dude, hey, the guy who I was with, he was like, "Yeah, fucking roll it, started it." I was like, "No, I didn't."
I got the number.
I was like, "No, I didn't." I was like, "That whoever fucking saw that fool started it."
No, I didn't. Still texting the girl like, "What's up, girl?"
What's up, big dog?
You see what pussy does to me?
Yeah, but hey, that's the time that you brought up Jack's. I didn't know you were a frequent there, but
Yeah, I used to. Catfish's house was right next to it.
Yeah,
Mine was
okay,
the corner.
yeah,
Mine
yeah,
was
yeah.
the corner house.
Oh, for real?
That was Cypress and Sinclair.
All right.
I grew up there. That was fucking one time. It was me, Ivan. I think it was Kevin Chan, Tattoo Chan, and then Jesse Zamora.
Yeah.
There was a Baleto man, or was it Baleta man?
Yeah.
And then like he sold us ice cream right there in front of Catfish's house, in front of Jack's. And we bought ice cream, and then we skated up and went down Campbell Hill. You know the hill you bomb?
Yeah.
Big ass hill?
Yeah.
And we spent the night at Ivan's house all the time. We would look at porn and watch Dragon Ball Z.
Time.
And then I
Not
guess...
necessarily in that order.
Not in that order. But I guess like a big black truck rolled up. on the Boletta man.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about like you guys getting hyped on Dragon Ball Z, like Super Saiyan, and then after that, let's watch porn.
It would be Vegeta fucking Bulma. On the back and with the song on the side. Yeah, it would be mixed. But
I've never seen this episode.
But it would be a big black truck rolled up on the ice cream man and then fucking stabbed him a couple times.
What?
And he tried to jump over my fence, and then he got stabbed one more time, and he fell over in my yard. What? And then my dog's BA, we called him BA for Badass Baraka from A-Team. And then my other dog, they were biting the guy, the dead body in my grass.
Oh.
And then so like I guess they picked up his car and his money and took off with his shit. I guess maybe a cartel, I don't know what it was. But ever since then, that's when we moved out of Riverside.
Wow.
Yeah, and we moved to Rubidoux.
It's funny that you say that because three days ago somebody got stabbed on Crest.
Was it a Boletta man?
No, it was at 5 in the morning. It was some white guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was right in front of Gould Street and Crest.
Oh shit, Gould Street. Kevin Chan, Tattoo Chan.
Hey, Gould Street was grimy.
Yeah, paint sniffers.
Hey,
They're
right?
Old, they're a whole other level though.
Hey, dude,
Gould Street's a whole other level.
Marco would always tell you like he's all fool. He's all I live in the hood, but Roland lives in the hood. Cause I live on Crest and then. Just turn right there on Gould Street. Ghetto, bro. It's just like all apartment complexes.
Yeah.
And then and yeah, fool. There's like paint sniffers. Fool. I would drive there. I would drive there, fool, and there'll be people in the streets, and then we'll get out of the way. You're like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
You're just like scared. Like
I've never seen that. Whenever I drop you off or anything.
You know what? Recently, I feel like it hasn't been active.
It's been
But when I was in high school and in middle school and in elementary,
I got my skateboard stolen there.
Gould Street was ghetto, dude.
A guy ran up and fucking took my shit and booked it.
Yeah.
Going to Kevin Chan's house.
and then there was always a lady walking around, fool. She had like a sweater. It would be like 90 degrees, 100 degrees.
Crazy Mary?
Rosemary.
Rosemary.
Crazy Mary.
Rosemary, heaven restores you in life.
Nah, yeah.
And then she had a fucking bag. Yeah.
Good song. I love that song.
Yeah. She had a bag full and her sweater full. And she would just walk around and be like, sniffing with paint full. She was like.
She had mean dreadlocks, like fucking.
All through high school, she would chase me and be like, give me a kiss. And remember one time?
No way.
Yeah, I couldn't get her, so I jumped this guy's fence and I was hitting his door like, let me in. Nah, my mom's gonna get mad. I can't have guests. And I'm like, you fucking bitch. And I ran around and I hopped the fence again and I was just like booking it home.
Hey, they bulldozed her house.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, they fucking they made
her.
it nice. They made it nice.
Well, I heard I don't know, somebody actually fucked that and got her pregnant, and then she got the help she needed.
She was a prostitute too, no?
Damn.
She was.
Who would fuck that?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
really desperate.
Grimy people from Riverside.
Fucked her for a spray can.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, dude. I heard like she got, after she got pregnant, they came, took her, sobered her up. This is what I heard, and heard she's like doing fine now.
I heard that she used to be really, really pretty. Like she used to be like a really.
No,
good-looking
my
girl.
sister went to high school with her,
and she was good.
And she used to be hot as fuck, dude. Like, yeah, she was hot.
She got turned out.
Some women get turned out, and some women deserve to get turned out.
Well, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Riverside's weird, dude. Like, what? I always would wonder, like, why is there a lot of grimy people here? And it's not even like a grimy that's like obvious. It's like a grimy, like once you get in, you're like, oh shit, this is grimier than I thought.
Yeah,
like
it's out there.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It was like oh shit, you'll see people like, oh, you see me have your shit together, and then you get to know them and like, oh shit, you kind of don't. Like,
there's no shame in the game out there.
Yeah. And I feel it's getting better. Like where I live. There's like used to be a lot, like there's like a bunch of little houses now, but it seems like it's all people who have their shit together.
After they took down Rosemary's house.
Yeah, remember her house used to be covered by like giant fucking bushes.
Yeah, coming down.
Down.
It looked like a swamp from the bayou.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And it was like where we lived, it was like okay, and just right across the street, it's like a whole other land, dude.
And he had Brooke's house right next door. Brooke from Impending Doom, the lead singer from
He
Impending Doom.
lived by the Cypress Market.
Yeah, here was Rosemary's house, and here was Brooke's house, and then in the glass company that his dad owned.
No, you're confused. She used to live across the street from me on Crest.
Oh, but then she moved again.
Yeah, to where she by that Buddhist temple.
By the Buddhist temple.
Yeah.
Oh, so she used to be your old neighbor.
She used to be my neighbor.
Oh, I'm used to her being at the corner house next to Brooke and in Cypress Liquor.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. So
yeah, I'm used to her being his neighbor because I remember just fucking always walking through and I was like, you know what? Today I was gonna walk the long way because I don't feel like dealing with it. I would walk the long way.
You go down Arlington instead of Crest?
Yeah, and then like once in a while I was like, oh man, the worst is like coming home from like chilling late night with these guys and skating through, and I'm like just in my head like, oh please don't be out, and you know, sure enough she'd be like, hey, and I'm like, fuck, start pedaling faster. I'm like, get out.
The Michael Myers song in the background.
That's actually that was probably like the worst nights though too. Like my head, I'm like, man, why you always do this? And I'm like, I don't give a fuck, it was fun. Because even going through Orlando to school, I'll be skating and I'll be here, hey fool, boop, booking it. I'm just like,
have you guys seen that like Instagram account for the Stop and Shop?
Oh yeah, no, I haven't seen the Instagram account, but I heard they had one.
They have one for it's popping. Fool, we got
Really?
like 100 and something followers, for 100,000 followers and shit.
I'm about to get on that.
And it's just okay. And they have like their shit posted on Fools Gone Wild, and it's just the fool from Stop and Shop recording the fucking tweakers that go into it to like shop. And
yeah,
and it's the locals, dude, and he gets fucking mad followers, dude, mad likes, mad fucking reposts.
Dude. We used to call that shit Stop and Rob.
Yeah.
Stop and Rob.
Yeah, back in the day.
Back in the day, Stop and Rob.
Yeah.
Buy one thing and take everything else in your pocket. Peace, dude.
Dude, I got fucking that 7-Eleven right there off of what's that, Iron Lantern or Copper Lantern? Is it Copper Lantern? Next to fucking what's it called? Casamota.
Oh yeah.
The 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Fucking, like I said, like
Arlington.
We're a good kid. I was a good kid. You know what I mean? And I was hanging out with Dome. Remember Dome?
Yeah, oh, I remember Dome. That fool was wild.
And then Dome and all of them were like, oh, we need beer. Let's go here. We need food. And I'm like, all right, let's go. And then we go to 7-Eleven. And they all start pocketing shit. And I was the only one that had money. And then because my mom gave me money.
Yeah.
And then so I'm buying shit. And they all run out. You hear ding, 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 ding. And boom. And the guy's like, hey. And then the clerk was just like, all right, I'm going to lock you in. You're with them, huh? And I was like, no, I got money. I'll buy you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They took beer, everything. And then I was like, I can't go to jail. I can't. My dad's going to kill me. My mom's going to kill me.
Yeah.
And so he went to go lock the door. I went, boom! And I swear to God, I fucking like hit him. And then like I was a little kid.
But you were tall though, so that right?
I wasn't tall back then, but like I hit him and like he just kind of like he was about to go lock the door, and he kind of just took a step back, and then I fucking burst through the door.
Yeah.
And I ran out, and I'm like, fool! It's like don't.
Mad adrenaline.
Yeah, just adrenaline kicked in. And I'm like, fool! You guys almost got me arrested, and blah blah blah. And Dome was like, hey, but we got our snacks, we got our beer, so you're fine, right? And I'm like, fucking nigger. I can say that. I'm half black. I can say that. But I'm like, I was pissed. I'm like, you fucking asshole. You almost got me fucking locked up, dude.
Yeah.
We have bad friends. We have bad friends.
And he was wild. He was one of those like doing drugs and shit in high school and fucking. He was like the first like black kid with really tight pants.
The first black piss drunk.
Yeah.
And he was like, and you're like, damn. Like in high school, you're like, what kind of animal is this? This is crazy. He's cool, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then
He's
like
one of a kind.
Yeah, but I met him later again. He was pretty still like wild and shit. Like,
He's still wild. He because there, if you go down the straight here, the Paris, the Home Depot, he was there the other day, and then fucking I was like picking up something from my house, and then like he just saw me, he's just like. Zombie, what up, nigga? And I'm like, oh shit, Dome. And he was wearing like baggy pants and a couple gold chains. Two chains.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like he was actually like dressed all niggered out.
Chain.
And then the first thing he said, he's like, nigga, I know you got a cigarette. Give me a cigarette. So I pull over and I give him a cigarette. And then I'm like, what you been up to, Dome? He's like, oh, I replace hot water heaters in LA.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, cool. And I'm like, what else do you do? And then he pulled out, he had a fucking bunch of crystals, rocks, and he's like, I slang speed, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, okay, cool. I was like, all right, dude, see you later.
Bye.
I feel like that's a really prevalent thing in Riverside. Meth.
Yeah, meth is. Why do you want to be up all the time?
Yeah, I don't know.
I like to lay down.
Hey, one thing that I found recently that I love is sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Even last night, we went to go to the show last night, and after the show, we hung out for a little bit, and then the whole time this fool was like doing math about how much sleep he's gonna get before we come here. Like,
Yeah, dude.
Well, yeah, because we had to leave like what? It was like 2 a.m.
Yeah, and this fool hit me up at like 7. Hey, fool, if that fool's down to do it at 11 still, let's do it. I'm like, that's what he wanted. I'm like, yeah.
Well, I said that because I knew you still had to drive all the way from there.
Yeah.
So I was like, I got up early, but then I was like, fuck, this was probably gonna get up like, all moping around. So I was like, you know what? Tell him 11.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about you.
Ah, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
And I knew when I said that, he was like, fucking box. I knew it.
I was all happy. You know what I was watching? And I tripped. I don't know if you guys have Showtime. Me and my girl were watching the Tekashi 6ix9ine documentary.
Oh, God.
And that shit was going deep into like, damn, this fool was trash. This fool was grimy.
Yeah.
He definitely is.
Yeah, dude, that shit was trippy though. But like, it showed like it was saying like, this fool straight up like locked in to the fact that like, dude, life is all on social media now. Like, he saw like, dude, all you have to do is be crazy as fuck. People will buy into it.
It's like Jackass.
Yeah, and this fool,
But Jackass is actually funny.
Yeah, no, but even like this fool had like that charge where like he was with the underage girl, but I guess what it was is that like, he just taped an underage girl having sex with somebody, but he didn't know she was underage when she was there.
Yeah.
Which I get it and whatever, but still, you know, now people are getting canceled because they just barely touched someone's ass or something, or they said the wrong thing. But this fool didn't get canceled because he just pushed forward with the whole I don't give a fuck, and then people were like, then we don't give a fuck either. You know what I mean? And like they just wanted to see this fool do crazy shit, you know?
It's like Chris Brown's charges when he fucked up Rihanna. He lost his contract to Spearmint Gum. He lost contract with Pepsi.
Yeah. But then later they're like, hey, you're tight though.
Yeah, now it's just like D.L. Hughley just did a comedy set a while back ago on Def Jam. Like, you know what? Don't hit women, but the bitch probably deserved it. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, girl, you want to act like a man and talk shit, you're going to get hit.
Yeah.
Because they'll hit you.
There's different sides to every story, dude. I feel. And like I said, now I don't have comment on things, dude. It's like, I don't know, dude. Sometimes some people tell you something, but they don't tell you the whole thing.
The whole story,
You know
the
what
whole
I mean?
background. It is what it is.
Yeah. So.
But then you got people like, you know, like you and then me and him, like people tell me all the time, I'm too blunt. I'll give you the full fucking story, and then you can judge me. And if you judge me, I don't care.
But like I said, once it came to the whole honesty thing, it was like, I thought about it, dude, and I was like, who are the people who I admire? And like I said, I admire like Charles Bukowski. I admire Morrissey. Like, you know what I mean? Because like.
Because he's a dick.
You know, because he's a beautiful man. Leave him alone.
No.
Hell no. How you gonna schedule like a full packed arena and then just decide? Okay, I don't want to go.
No, but check it. This is why I love him. It's because
that's why. Because he's a dick.
Because he's a dick. But not because he's a dick, but because he's a dick in a funny way, and he's like honest about it. And he'll write songs where I was like, dude, that's. People don't write songs about that, but he's writing it because it's real. Like, for example,
Ferg Dog is here.
He has a song called.
That's Richard.
Oh, Richard. Ooh.
Richard showed up.
Oh, the other homie
Dick?
showed up.
Hey.
That's a big ass nigga dick.
Hey, whoa, wait.
But he wrote a song called "Best Friend on Payroll," which
I remember that one, yeah.
And that song he talks about like, hey, you can't have your friends on the payroll.
Yeah.
And it's like a song like, who writes a song about that? But it's true. You can't have like family or friends on the payroll because then you don't treat them the same.
And it's hard to work with them.
And it's hard to work with them if they're fucking up. It's hard to tell them like, fuck, fool, because you're a friend or you know.
Yeah. Roommates living with friends and family.
Right.
Very hard.
And it's one of those things. That's why I respect Morrissey. Is like, fool, you wrote a song that's real as fuck, but it's not something that people want to know because you know you don't say those type of things. And that's what I respect. I respect things like that. And Morrissey has a lot of songs like that.
Yeah. I mean, his music is good, but I guess his personality.
No, but I get it because there's a lot of people who hate on it, and respectfully, I would if he didn't write that music he wrote, I would think he's a little bitch too.
Well, I mean, I like it too, but I mean, like Tropicana, like how he's gonna leave so many people?
Tropicana, he played Tropicana.
Did he?
I watched it.
I heard he canceled.
I went.
Oh shit, man! I'm thinking of something else then.
Yeah, but he has canceled. I
thought he canceled then, man. I got fake news then.
Yeah. Maybe.
Fake news.
Never
you know who,
headline.
Like I said, the whole story. You don't always get the whole story.
You know who I'm still.
Whoever's telling you the story doesn't like him, and he's gonna do whatever points he can to make.
You know who I'm still a little pissed about? Fucking Chicano Batman and Cuco. I bought their tickets when they were playing in Coachella, like not Coachella, but like
He
the
never
side
got
shows.
his money back for those tickets.
Yeah, I never got my money back.
What?
The year that they canceled?
Which one?
The year they canceled last year.
Yeah.
For Coachella?
Same thing with
You never
me.
got your money back?
No, not Coachella. They had a side show. You know how leading up to Coachella they have little shows.
Yes.
I bought tickets to go see Cuco and Chicano Batman.
And they didn't go through?
They didn't. They went through. They went through and everything, but the show got canceled.
Oh, but they still
Still haven't given me money back.
but they haven't done. They're probably doing a rescheduling because we bought tickets to go see Rage Against the Machine and they haven't given us the money back for that.
Right.
It's still fucking.
Yeah, so hey, Rich. Oh shit, my shoes. My shoes are here. For sure. I mean, I don't. Yeah.
I still want to know like what inspired you, like.
Oh well, we didn't finish that. How like I was saying, like we ordered this. Like
Yeah.
we ordered this
That's
shirt.
started off.
And then, like I said, it was coming late and it was a lot of hassle. So the homie Furby, you know, we were just chilling there talking about it, like when the shirt's gonna come, it's taking a hassle. And then I was like, man. And then I told him, I was like, man, I feel like I want to start my own. For how much they charged me, and I was looking up equipment, I was like, I felt like we can start our own. I can start my own shit.
Yeah.
And then he was just like, same thought, and he was like, yeah, are you down? And I was like, I'm fucking down. Let's do it. And you know, and this is Bones' garage, so I asked him if we could set it up, and he said, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it took like less than a week. This fool found a setup and everything, forwarded it to me, and he was like, you down? You know, we'll go have something. And I was like, yep, let's do it. Let's go. And we got it. He picked
So
it
how
up.
much was that? The machine?
Everything. You know what? To be honest with you, I don't remember. I want to
Because
say.
I looked it up before. It's like 4 G's or something.
No.
Did you guys save up for it and buy it all at once, or you guys are paying it off?
We got it, and it all came like in a bundle. We got that little flash dryer. We got another exposure unit. It's smaller than the one I have right there. It's smaller. It came with like wooden screens. Those wooden screens. It came with wooden screens and stuff. And that's how we first were starting. And then slowly we started getting these aluminum ones. Started buying more shit for the shop. We bought that way bigger exposure unit. We started like just upgrading everything. I got
You started learning more about it.
Yeah, we started learning more, and that's all it was, dude. YouTubing and just YouTubing and practicing. Like,
What was the hardest part about all that? Learning how to like screen print or setting up?
everything itself was a little hard. Like to get the design out on the whole mesh on the color, it took us a while to figure out
How to get it right?
the timing, and it's just the timing on the exposure unit. Because like I said, the old one we had before, we would do it for like 2 minutes. The new one we have right now, we do it for like 7 seconds.
The timing, God, we made they made the Adam Black jerseys, like baseball jerseys.
Yeah.
And then fucking, we went to what's the Rio Rancho Mall,
Rio Rancho
the hood
Mall.
spot in Mobile, and then this fool's like, I'm wearing my new jersey, and so he's in
There's
like,
a lot of hot bitches over there.
there's a lot of, I'm not saying nothing.
I shouldn't have said nothing either. Damn.
He gets in the back of my truck, and then like the ink was not dried.
Oh.
And then so the ink got all in my back seats of my truck.
No way.
And I'm like, fucking Jesus, dog.
Right.
So we get back, and I'm just like sitting there hitting it with like mineral water and fucking
Some special cleaner that we
special
have.
cleaner to get it all off. But we had the curing thing was fucking horrible. Then they gave me the the Renegade shirt, the Buck Renegade shirt. And then fucking, I was like, we went out to LA. We went to downtown LA to a brewery, and we're just fucking partying, getting birria, quesadillas, and renegading shit all night. And so I don't like to wash my clothes because I like to keep them fresh. So when I wash, I rock it and I hang it and I spray it down to keep it fresh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My girl thinks I'm dirty as fuck for doing that shit, but I'm like, you keep
Especially
the
with jeans.
Yeah, jeans. You don't wash.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't wash the jeans. Yeah, dude.
Never.
Don't wash the jeans. Don't
If you
wash
want
the
them
shirt.
to stay nice, you never wash them.
I haven't washed these since I bought them. I had these for like a year and a half now.
Yeah.
And
There's
then-
certain pants that I do wash. Like these
Yeah.
ones I'll wash all the time. But if it's like denim,
Yeah,
I don't wash
Or
it.
like a
What
black
if you
color.
get a cum stain on them, or what would you do?
You get a rag. You get the rag. You get water on it and you wipe it down real quick and you Febreze it.
What'd you see me do when I had that stain on my shirt? I went to the sink and I just started scrubbing it off. Yep.
Got to keep your clothes fresh. And then, but when it, like we did the whole Renegade shit, like it gets sloppy sometimes. So I had to wash that shirt, and then they didn't cure it right. Oh, it was Jesus. He was fucking faded and shit.
No,
And
that one wasn't me, dude.
Okay,
That wasn't me.
someone didn't cure it right, and then I washed it, and like half the print washed out. So it's just trial and error. You know what I mean?
A lot of difficulties.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, dude, you gotta hit it, and like, and we need to get something else. Like, conveyor oven. Not like the pizza's kind, but like something.
Yeah, where it just goes through. I've seen that because my boy does t-shirt printing, and he has that little conveyor belt that he said, and it just slowly goes in, then drops.
Well, so that's all it is. It just heats it up so that it stays.
Well, because
that's why you have that right there, right?
Don't people like some blow dry it?
You can, but it's not recommended.
Yeah. Does that work? Does people really do that?
People really do that, but it's like not.
That's
recommended.
grimy.
Same thing like right here. Like this is not really recommended the way we're doing it, but like hey, this is what we got.
It works.
It's a start,
and it works. Yeah, it works. So, but yeah, it takes a while. Like everything learning.
The first River Rat albums we recorded at Marco's. We didn't know. He didn't know nothing, bro. And we just did it well enough so that it passes.
There you go.
Yeah. And that's the same process with this. I bet it was a bitch just to get those screens to like, because you have to get a program for that, right? Well, or how does that work?
Again, like I said, the homie Furby, he does all the designs. He does it off.
So he does the screens for you?
No, he does the designs, and on his iPad. Mm-hmm. I don't know what he uses.
He's like he gets down
like Illustrator.
Yeah, I think so,
like something like that.
Something like that. And then we go to Staples. Shout out to Staples. And then we take our transparent paper and they print it out on it. So once we get that little transparent paper.
Because this fool gets down. Because there's a homie, Zach Peacock. He does tattoos. He's a rad ass skater. And then Furby would make like the shit on his iPad. And then I would send it to the Peacock a couple times, and he's a good artist too. And he's like, "Hey, whoever's doing this right now is getting down. Like he knows what he's doing." So this fool will get down on the iPad, and then like they'll burn the screens themselves because you could get a screen already burnt from someone else for like 65, 75.
Yeah.
Because Porf used to do it all the time, but these fools make their own screens. You know what I mean? And it's like this fool gets down.
So is that eventually what you guys want to do? Like be able to print your own screens as well?
That's on them. They burn their own shit and fucking they do everything. I honestly I can't really put my 2 cents in it too much because like I said I'm just like the mascot. Okay. Or I just come here and.
So who's all like the gang like that's involved with the company?
The gang is Furby, Oben, and then he's the artist and Jesus too, and then like they do everything, and then like I just like. Kind of like Mr.
You're the promoter.
I put the name out there. I learn from them. I'm like, all right, this is cool. You know what I mean? And then like I'll sit here and drink and talk shit and laugh it up with them and shit.
Yeah.
But these fools are the masterminds.
Yeah, but everybody puts in their part.
Everyone has a part. Yeah. Because like Furby calls me to shopkeep. He's like, hey nigga, pick up this, pick up that. And I'm like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah.
Right, you know what I mean? Like, I'll clean up. You know what I mean? You give me a shirt. You know what I mean?
It's the same thing like with me. Like I'm like the roadies. I used to have to like carry their shit into the.
Yeah.
I also took a bunch of pictures. So.
I was like, Furby, you can help me grill, right?
Where's he at?
He's right here.
Oh, sweet.
I was about to say, who's Furby?
He's coming up right now. So this
down.
is this is how it starts, man. Like the little transparency.
Yeah.
And then once the screen is coated, like imagine without the design already on there, it's all blue.
Yeah.
And we have to do it in a red light. So we get a lot of those videos, the red light videos. You guys know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are private though.
Oh.
Hit me up later. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we throw that on
with
there.
the bus. The bus.
The bus is something different. The bus is something different.
Is that Bing Bros?
No, where the girls drop low and then they get all sexy.
Wait.
Put your head on my shoulder.
That's the red light one. I forgot.
Yeah.
The silhouette one. Yeah, that's the silhouette one.
I'm tripping.
Yeah, the bus one is when they're standing and then they like drop low.
Oh, yeah,
and then they're
yeah,
all
yeah,
like
yeah,
super
yeah.
in heels and.
Bangbros.com.
Hey, so if I have because I have a design idea for the logo for Don't Try. If I was to like pitch the idea, you guys can help me make it, print it.
We could definitely know how to make it. He's coming up right now. Talk to him. Any ideas? He's a design. There he is. Big
Furby.
Big Furby.
Big Loke.
That's
There he is. That's the designer. Everything.
That fool looks like a narco.
That's he also made the famous crop top, the Ultimate Warrior crop top.
He brought the banquets. Ugh.
So what do you think keeps you guys going with like this?
Dude, once you get shit clean, print something really nice and really good, it gets exciting.
It's addicting,
and you want to keep going.
Once you make something that you're proud of, you're like, hey, this is tight. It gives you motivation to want to keep doing it, huh? Like,
Yes.
You're like, fool, I want to see what else I can do now.
What else? Yeah.
Hey, so you're the artist then?
Yeah, how you doing?
What's up, big dog?
How you been?
I was just asking this, Phil, because I was like, I have logo ideas for this podcast. It's called Don't Try Podcast. And if I give you like my ideas, can you help me make a design?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah?
Help people.
I'm a designer, bro.
Hell yeah, dude.
Not the best, but
No, I don't want to be crazy either because I feel like a logo should be simple
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
look at the work he has. It's so dope.
like I'm thinking about I want like a pyramid in there and like a UFO, since UFOs and aliens are real.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
All
right.
I want something simple, but I want a pyramid and UFOs.
I want to just a simple UFO, a simple pyramid.
That's a deep conversation. I like that.
Yeah. Hey, dude, they're real.
They're real.
They've
man.
been
They're here.
they're real. Fool. That
just tells me you're not Christian.
No, hey, no, but this is a recent discovery, so this is putting everything into question.
What do you mean recent discovery?
Like recently, like this year, the CIA released that there are unidentified flying objects.
Yeah.
And there's actual videos and there's stuff and there's things that they don't know what
Just
they are.
admitting it.
No.
It's been out there.
Because
There you go. Trump
because
kept his
whatever
word.
these things are, they fly in a way that we don't have technology that does that. We don't have technology where you can have a ship and it goes like this.
Right.
You know, wherever it wants.
Yeah.
You know, ours just goes like, you know, and there's been objects that they've seen flying in ways that are like, full. We don't have shit that flies like that.
Yeah.
And so they're like, it's not from this, like we didn't build it.
Oh no, for sure.
And it might not be aliens. Some people, they even say that it might just be people from other dimensions. Like they fly here through other dimensions in those saucers.
Well, when people say aliens, they're thinking like little green men. When you tell me aliens,
Think of Mexicans.
I'm telling you.
Mexicans.
When I'm telling you aliens, I'm saying something from not this world.
Mi tío.
Not this world.
You
know?
Yeah, that's for you.
It's like I had a recent conversation with some chick, and I brought up the fact that I like ancient aliens. That's my shit. You know?
I've never seen those.
You never seen that?
I've never seen the episodes, but
that dude with the fucking crazy hair. That guy's a fucking.
yeah.
He's a madman.
He's all lit.
But what's it called? It's like I got asked that question. Do you believe in? You know? Do you believe in God?
You know what?
And I was like, you know what? I can't get into the conversation because it's a deep conversation and it's not a simple question to answer. Because yes, I believe in, but you want to go back to the Bible, it doesn't explain or give a identification of who Jesus was.
Yeah.
There's nothing in the Bible.
It's just more like
Like a kind of rule structure.
kind of like a description of a noble person, but not in like in detail.
It doesn't.
You know what? I don't even know.
It doesn't say it. But
I never read the Bible, so I have no.
I feel like the
Yeah.
Bible's there just to like keep in order, because if no one had faith, they would live like crazy.
Exactly. The Bible is a book to reflect on ways to live a life.
Yeah.
In a prosperous way, you know.
But I feel like
some people take it to the extreme and just bust down on it.
But that's kind of like. But I feel like that's kind of shady. Like, why do you need a reward in the end just to be a good person?
Well,
Like,
no, I feel like
know?
I feel like as you're just like not even a good person, but like true. Like, don't be fake. Don't be shady. Like, I feel like that's all it is. Like, you guys know what loyalty is. That's it. But if someone crosses the line and you have to do something, you shouldn't be punished for that. You know, like, I feel like there's a bunch of shit that's just like, what the fuck's going on with this? But going back to aliens, do you feel like aliens look like us?
Nah, I think they look. We have similar traits.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming there's not just one type of race out there. There's just like us, you know, we have different colors.
Yeah.
We kind of look different, but in a sense,
We're all the same.
if you put a shadow over us, it's the same shadow, you know.
Yeah.
We're casting the same shadow.
Yeah.
But like just like what do you call environments change things. Their environment might be different, so
yeah, because if it's a lot more cold or something or hot, their skin's gonna be different.
There's no light.
Yeah,
they're gonna be pale
but they
as
still
hell.
shit, piss, and eat like us.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
that's
probably
crazy.
Smash too.
Do you ever think like we're experiment? Like maybe they put like 6 different, like, you know, there's Asians, Europeans, Spanish, you know, all that white. Maybe they put us all in one spot just to see what happens.
Yeah, I just said that last time too. I do believe it's a test tube.
Yeah.
And then I feel like they just got tired of like watching us, and so that's why they put the coronavirus. And they're like, let's see what they do with this.
Wow,
let's
yeah.
fucking wipe it out already. This experiment is done.
Yeah.
But you know, human race is stubborn race.
So
we're
you
like-
think the Chinese are in closer contact with aliens?
I would say
Because you know how it started over there?
Yeah.
Like in Wuhan? Like,
Yeah.
like aliens were like, hey,
Well,
try this out.
well, to get all what do you call that? When you go into a fucking rabbit hole.
Rabbit hole?
Marker at?
Well, to go in a rabbit hole,
Hold on,
fucking.
let me get the permit.
Bill Gates is boss, dude. People finance from him.
Hey, well,
So-
that fool,
So the
before the coronavirus started, had a big old, like, conference where he talked about, like, hey, in the future.
yeah, he
we're
laughed
gonna-
about it.
Yeah.
But he finances the building, the company that's in Wuhan.
Yeah. Oh, does he?
Yeah, he has money everywhere, dude. So say you can't tell me you don't have his hands and everything.
This is what I was telling these fools earlier, too, is that, like, it's hard to form an opinion now because nobody has all the information.
Yeah, it's
And
it's
then sometimes, like, when you get the information, they'll be like, oh, this is what it is. And then 2 weeks later, you find out, like, oh, it's not that. It's actually this. And then it's like, well, fuck, I already formed my opinion off of what you said last time.
hold on real quick, right?
Yeah. I like
everyone
that.
loves everyone
I
loves
like
that sound, you know.
I like that.
Yeah, so everybody wants to form their own opinion. That's why it's it's cool to talk about it, but if you know you're not the type and you're a hardcore Christian, no offense to Christians, but
No, I'm glad that you brought that up because if there is aliens, so what about religion now? What does that
if
make
you
you
want to
think
go back
about?
to religion, the big ass church over there in Europe or whatever.
Vatican?
Yeah, they have the biggest telescope, and what the hell? It's called. Look up the name of it too. It's satanic.
No way.
Yeah. Why do they own the biggest telescope and they do admit there's aliens?
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, you got me started, dog.
Here we go.
You got me started.
Yeah, cause I wouldn't know. I don't. What would you think about religion? Like, fuck, if there is aliens, but, and then like I was saying earlier, it was like at this point, I feel like, fool, what is life? Like nobody knows what's life. I feel like before coronavirus and all that, everybody had like a strict idea, like this is what it's about. This is what you gotta do.
Yeah.
And then this happened, and it's like, well, what now, bro? Like I feel like you can just do whatever the fuck you want, dude.
Well, if you go back to like I had that conversation I had with that person, so you got different religions, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not going at Christians, but I'm sorry, it is what it is. So
How about any religion?
no, hold on, I gotta start with Christians.
Okay.
You gotta start there, man.
Okay, so if you're not Christian, you're going to hell.
I'm going my fuck. Oh, because you don't
Straight
follow
up,
Christianity.
Straight up. You're
Yes.
like, who the fuck says that shit? How you gonna tell me about a little Asian that grew up in Asia?
And never found out about Christianity.
Exactly, but still follow the righteous path. He's going to hell.
That he thought was righteous.
And it is. It technically
Right?
is
He's
righteous
getting
because they
right.
all follow the same type of God.
Yeah.
It's the same,
Yeah.
same type of structure.
He was taught this is righteousness,
Yeah.
and he
He's
did
getting his
he
And it's the same
abided
type
by it.
It's the same type of structure.
This is why I'm
But-
here. Why the fuck do you have glasses on?
He's getting his inner Morrissey.
You want to outfloss me?
Oh my god.
Which spot? Hey, shoot me some glasses, dog.
Zilo,
Everybody's wearing glasses right
I
now.
got you here.
I'm gonna go to my car and get my glasses. real
Zilo.
quick.
What's going on?
My other glasses are on the side of the couch.
There it goes. This is it right here. This is what it turned the glasses club.
Hey, I had mine in my pocket the whole time, and
I'm
then
not-
I was like, I don't want to wear them here.
I'm gonna have to outfloss you, dog.
Let me see.
Everyone got the real
Let me see.
ones.
What are those? What are those that you just took off?
These are called Kingpins by 9.5.
Those?
Yeah.
Those are sick.
Nah.
So,
Those are prescription? Those are prescription?
these are prescription too.
Oh, pimp, bro.
Everybody's
I wear
thinking about it.
contacts, so I need
Oh.
prescription too. But these
The only
aren't.
glass company I fuck with is 9.5.
That's a real like
A
a.
legit company.
Yeah, let me see them. Those look really nice.
Those are the 22s. These ones are the Kingpins.
Oh shit! Check this out. And these are
Hey,
prescription.
shout him out, Furby. Shout him out. Maybe you get something.
These are
already
prescription.
did.
All right.
Yeah.
Fucking
Alright. These are just regular Ray-Bans. Those are the same?
These
Company?
same company, different style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, there it is. There's the glasses here. Everybody. Oh, the Ray-Ban.
His glasses are dope. What the fuck happened?
That's what I was saying. Fuck, I keep talking to you.
Nice. Like it. Shout out.
Everyone always asks me like, what kind of glasses those are? They're
Bam.
9.5.
9.5?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't-
9
Hold that.
Yeah.
number and then spelled out 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen those before, but I've never seen them that
They
dope.
got dope ass glasses.
So wait, did you just take off the lens, or what just happened?
No,
Oh, you have two different pairs.
Yeah,
Damn. Are you sponsored by them? What the fuck? This was just like, hold up, let me grab.
No,
my
I fuck
other
with
pair.
them heavy, dude. Like with this whole COVID shit, it took me to get these like 3 months. But the dude's like, you know, had a couple of mix-ups, and I was like, he's like, I can refund you the money, this and that. I was like, you know what, dude? I'm all about fucking 9.5, and I love your guys' stuff, and I fuck with you guys. It is what it is. Let's just order them, you know. And I've been ordering them for a couple of years already.
Are those prescribed or?
These are all prescription. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yo, hey, put it on, little homie. Do your own little renegade. I got ginger ale in the house.
Hey, can I put that
know
on?
a story about this. I'll show it in the videos.
Yeah. Don't worry, you go put it on, little homie. Do a renegade with ginger ale.
Hey, you guys want to go through since you're the artist, right?
Yeah.
You guys want to go through the designs?
Yeah, sure.
Of what you guys have?
Yeah.
Well, that one Carlos did. My older brother did that one
Your
for
other brother?
me
Hey,
and
I
my
want to
brother.
get his contact after this, so we can
Make
get.
sure to put it in the cameras though.
All right, so here we got this design right here.
Skateboard.
Can you see it if I put it like this?
Yeah. Well,
Skateboard Olympics. You know we're actually in the Olympics now, and it's a real sport.
The skateboarding is now.
Skateboarding is in the Olympics now.
And
man.
so is
What?
breakdancing.
So is breakdancing.
What? No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the Olympics.
In the
Yep.
Olympics. Yeah. So now.
Worldwide.
you know that?
Every
Worldwide.
4 years.
Yep.
Sick.
Well, yeah, dude. Last year was supposed to be the first year ever, but
this is
you
a
know,
part of that.
whole COVID. This is I have
Oh, that's
no
tight.
affiliation. I had to say no affiliation
With
to
what?
the Olympics.
The skateboard
Oh,
with the
yeah.
Olympic
No
sign?
affiliations, but yeah, it was a design that I
This
thought
is the
of.
back then. This is the back.
This is the back, yeah.
And this is the front.
The front, just
Yeah.
because I want people to know.
All shirts will have a back and front logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want people to know that it's California, Olympics representing California.
This is tight, dude.
This
is badass.
That's it. He's
That
the
so
Hey,
the
I always had because for art merch, I was like, dude, I feel like it'll be cooler if you have a smaller print in the front of your logo or whatever.
yeah
Right? It's
Yeah.
like more appealing.
yeah.
Oh shit, my bad. I'm all excited. This is tight. I just saw it like in full like that. This is tight, dude.
Thank you.
But I always thought like having like a smaller logo in the front is more appealing, like to more people.
Yeah, because you're always talking to somebody
Yeah.
face to face, and then you're always gonna obviously walk away
America's
from them.
And then you
hey,
get
throw
the
me
back
throw me a
Back,
box.
you know?
But I feel like when you
Just in case, America's watching, America's.
oh
Stay
shit,
on America's.
is this what is it called? A reveal?
Oh yeah. Unboxing.
Unboxing. Unboxing with box.
Unboxing
Yeah,
America's
that's
all day.
Fucking gender reveal, you gonna blow that shit up or what?
Hell yeah. Oh shit.
Damn.
Because
Skating shoes.
yeah. No, not skating anymore. Oh,
America.
and then R.I.P. Reynolds, he left America, but I stay
I
with
thought he
the
died. I
Reynolds.
was like, he died.
You see
No,
those?
no, he stayed. He's in Vans now, but I stay with Reynolds.
These are actually hard for being Americas.
Oh, they're always hard, man. Get out of here.
Hey, what is this right here? Baby clothes?
Baby clothes, All
Alright, we got the grime baby clothes.
Yup.
The name it's Grimme Company.
Grime meat.
Grimme, but I had to spell it different because there's other things called Grimme Company,
Yeah.
and I was sticking to that shit. So
Yeah.
I changed the name around, the letters around.
I didn't
Hey,
realize
for the
that.
podcast, I changed the name 3 times.
Yeah, but I'm not changing the name though.
There's another baby.
So have you been like illustrating your whole life or what?
Yeah, wait, back to the name though. It's Grimme Company or Grimme Co.
Yeah.
for short.
Yeah.
But I've been doing artwork since I was first grade.
Okay.
I can remember because I remember drawing like some stuff and my uncle helping me out. My uncle Philip.
Yeah.
He actually showed me how to do
Shout
some
out
stuff. Yeah. And I just recently his daughter, which is my little cousin, she was posting some stuff and I was oh cool dude. Your dad used to show me how to draw and stuff. So from there it scaled out just to on my own.
Yeah.
And I have heavy influences because me skateboarding, graffiti,
Yeah.
music. I just love all that shit. And one of my biggest influences is Obey. I know a lot of people don't like it because of clothes and stuff. I,
Yeah,
don't ca-
but let them hate.
I like
Yeah.
the artwork and I
That's
like
how
the
I am with
collabs.
Echo. I like Echo.
Oh, you like
a lot.
Echo?
Yeah.
Dude, remember Getting Up?
Yeah, bro, that was my favorite fucking
It was
game.
hard.
Oh my god, dude. Honestly, and that's one of the reasons I learned his story and I wanted to make my own clothing brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did it with the
He used to make his own clothes. He would buy
Yeah.
fabric.
I
and
gotta
shit.
bring
Yeah, I was
I gotta bring in
stitched.
the
Oh,
other
what?
homie who's
Yeah.
down with graffiti
But then-
and knows a lot.
I have
Bones.
I have so much shit going on. Like I got podcasting, I was doing photography, videography.
Yeah.
It's like I can't do all that at once. If I had more free time, if I didn't have a day job, I can handle all those things. Yeah. So it's like pick the best thing and then slowly evolve to all the others.
Yeah.
You know. But going back to you, so you said you've got your influence with Obey or
anything art, but like now it's always been Obey since skateboarding and stuff. I just love their shit and his shit, but obviously there's other artists that help out.
Yeah.
But it's just the whole history of him. You know, it's dope. But just graffiti in general just opened my eyes up to moving around art and stuff.
Yeah.
And other than that, like I didn't start getting to actual digital designing
till later.
But
was it hard to transition from just hand to digital?
It's a big difference. It's smoother. It's faster.
Yeah.
Damn, you trying to get me fired, dog? Nah, I don't, dude. Nah, so I was into art, graffiti in high school and all that, skateboarding, and then in high school I actually did what was that thing? Robert Frank?
Hey, where'd you go to high school?
Novi with you guys.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm older than you guys. I'm 35.
Oh, shut up. I thought you were younger, bro.
Nah.
You got that baby
He was
face.
telling me like, I was like, I don't remember him.
Nah.
Yeah.
I had to check some chick at work. She was like calling me a youngster, and I was like, looked at her, and I was like, I'm older than you. And then I told her how.
But you went to Novi?
Yeah.
Where'd you grow up?
La Sierra.
La Sierra area.
Yeah.
Shit, that's why I stayed off La Sierra and Magnolia.
That's where I met him.
La Sierra, Magnolia.
Yeah, in his apartment.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. No, but
I'm from Creston, Cyprus. I'm from Arlanza.
I'm from Gramercy, God.
Gramercy?
Gramercy and Golden, homie.
And Gold?
Golden.
Oh, Golden.
Hey, you thought Gold Street? You thought you were a paint sniffer like Chan Catfish. We've been saying that shit all day today.
Yeah, so when I got out of high school and stuff, I did screen printing in freshman year, and so that was my first experience with that. And the shit was dope. I did a couple of shirts. I remember doing I did the black magic star from Shorty's. I remember doing that on a piece of glass with three colors. The shit was dope.
Yeah.
I wish I still had that piece, but I don't. I did like a Superman S logo shirt. That was it.
Yeah.
And then they introduced me into graphic design. That was when it first started.
At Novi?
Yeah, it's Miss Watkins.
I did that class too.
Dude.
I did that class too. If that shit was easy, huh?
It was dope.
You just had to do what she said.
Yeah.
And then
she loved me so much that I would go back on my off
she was a cool teacher,
ditch
dude.
over there.
She was a cool teacher.
Fucking awesome.
She was an old
amazing.
hippie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my introduction to digital designing.
What was the class called? It was called
digital designing.
No, but it was something else. It was what was the name of the program? That's what it was called. It was
graphic arts.
Was that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, graphic arts, huh?
Yeah, it's graphic arts.
I had that class with Brooke Reeves from Impending Doom. He sat next to me.
Impending Doom.
Shout out Impending Doom.
Manny Contreras just bought a boat. Congrats.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. He won't even fucking hit me up when I have my boat. It's all good though.
Damn.
I love you though. I love you. I love you. That's a nice boat though.
Grimy, dog.
See when you invite me. Anyways, so that's my introduction to graphic designing.
Yeah.
Photoshop, Illustrator.
Photoshop. That's what it was called when I first got
No, because they had Photoshop and Illustrator, so it's
Was it graphic design?
It's technically graphic designing
because I remember signing up for it and I didn't even know what it was.
That's the first time those Macs came out.
Yes. Yeah. And then did you do that thing where like it was like a black thing and you scratch it out? You scratch out the black and then there's white and you make an art like the design out of that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but that's not graphic designing because that's actually with hands.
But that's what I did in her class, in Ms. Watkins.
Maybe, dude.
And then
oh, you know what? Was it a letter that you did?
Like a letter?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And then you digitalize it.
Yeah.
And you fucking
you're
put
right.
art to
You're
it.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been so long, dude. I didn't think about that.
But I forgot about it until you brought it up right now. I was
Yeah.
like, fool, I did that shit too. Like that's tight. Yeah.
So that was my introduction to graphic designing. So I have knowledge of that.
Yeah.
And so I didn't really mess with art too much. I just did a little graffiti here and there.
Yeah.
From that.
Did you know Royal?
Who?
Royal?
Royal. What crew is it from?
She said it too. He hung out with the AR. What is it called? AR? No. R. What is it called? Fernie was in it too. No. What's it called?
Fernie. Oh. Fuck. Dude, that's a long time ago, dude.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
That
who you're
little
talking
tagging
about.
crew? Fuck, I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, so I stepped away and just grew up, worked on the Hondas and stuff like that. So the artwork wasn't really there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But
did you always draw?
I always drew a little here and there. But my boy Porf, you guys know him.
Know them?
Yeah. That's my boy from day one.
See, I know
When he
him.
first started.
And I know
that
his
whole
brother
thing, 'cause-
Luis.
Yeah, Forrest. Shout out Forrest. And then so I've known Porf, and I always liked what he did and everything.
Yeah.
You know, he did it.
Uh-huh.
And I always wanted to do it too, but I just never had my own space to do it, and it wasn't the right time. I just never got around to doing it.
Timing. I was telling this from the last podcast because I felt like I'm not getting the grasp of like doing your own thing till like now. Because back in the day, I'd be like, I want to do my own thing. But then you have like your parents telling you like, no, fool, you gotta do something that is reliable. And then you got like your girl like, hey, you're gonna take, you know what I mean?
And then be Mexican, you're 18, your ass is already fucking working.
Exactly. So you know what I mean? So it's like for me, it's like I want to do this, but I've never seen anybody around me succeed in what I want to do. So it's hard to get a mentor, and it's hard for you to really believe in what you're doing. And it wasn't until like recently that it's like, fool, you know what? You have to go all balls out, fool. You have to like, if you want to do this, you have to really do this.
Yeah.
And you have to like really learn all the aspects of it, like the business side, the creative side, the marketing side, but it's easier now that people have phones that have a bunch of technology in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was saying that in the last podcast that like, dude, at this point in my life, I used to feel like, damn, if I'm in my 30s and I still haven't done, like, damn, I'm gonna kill myself, you know? But now it's
Come
like,
on,
no, but it's my mentality. It's that mentality like back then to where like, but now now as I'm going through it, it's like, dude, like, some people learn slower than others, and you know what? Sometimes it's better to learn things later because if you get successful young, not fully developed yet, you can fuck it up and lose it all.
Yeah, because I remember watching you guys in fucking Jack's Bar and Grill.
Oh, we just talked about that. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so shout out and R.I.P. Joey Arzadi.
Joey Arzadi,
But he's the one
dude.
that put me on to you guys.
Hey, do you know Joey Arzadi?
I grew up with him. Well, I knew
He
him
loved
in high
us,
school
dude.
and out of high school. I used to work with them, but we're tight.
Yeah. He went to all our Morgan shows, all the Jack shows.
Mission Tobacco
Tobacco
show.
Lounge.
Yeah.
Food.
That's when I started.
Joey Arzadi.
I mean, I've always known him, but when I really started talking to him, I was going to these shows at Mission Tobacco Lounge. Your guys' he'd be like 5-0, and I'm like, yeah, dude, what's up?
Yeah,
he'd get crazy in the pit.
Or those backyard shows you had over there by Ivan's house.
Yeah,
Marco's house? Marco Fest?
Yeah.
That's
Nicholas's
tight.
house?
Yeah.
No, but could we get like a couple of seconds of silence for fucking Joey?
Yeah. Hey, dude.
And
Adam and everyone else we lost.
All right, Pete, dude. Hey, those were people that were like straight up, like a lot of people in Riverside knew them.
Yeah.
Like Joey, like he was a person that
a
a real local native Riverside person knew who he was.
Yeah, big old clown.
Yeah, big old clown. So even
Joey.
on his on his social media,
Fucking
his
guy,
shit was
dude.
funny, dude. And it was one of those things like for you, like if you were, I don't know, marketed it right, like you would have been like big, dude, because all his posts were funny as fuck. And it was like, this was just down to be a clown for like the cause, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what was tight, dude.
Yeah, we had good stories, dude. Good times.
That's crazy. I didn't know you knew him. I didn't know that.
I know a lot of people, dude. I'm just not like out there.
Did we ever meet?
Yeah.
Like, yeah?
Yeah, I seen you. I talked to you at a couple of shows a couple of times.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't expect any of it about you.
No, I'm up. Yeah, what was the fucked up?
It's like this guy's probably all fucked up at fucking the show anyways.
Yeah, back in the day, yeah, dude.
I don't expect you to remember me.
No, but it's tight. But I'm glad to like. I was like, oh shit, because when they kept mentioning you, but I was like, I've never.
It's
like,
because I go by a different name, you know.
What's
My name's Ruben. But when I was fucking 18, my asshole friend fucking called me Furby. And the motherfucker stuck, dude. Yep. Everybody from 5-0 Maybe from Biggie, just call me fucking Furby.
Big E, another one.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, dude. So it's stuck, and if I introduce you, if I'm introducing myself to you, I'm not gonna say Furby. I'm not gonna call myself by that.
He does it.
I don't.
Yeah.
You know, but my artist name, I've always gone by Oben37.
Open 37? Oben.
It's German.
Oben, I know Oben.
Oben, that's me.
I do know Oben.
Yeah. So.
That's funny because so that's you.
That's me. So.
Wait, do you have do you have a brother?
Nah, I have no brother.
No?
Well, sorry, my bad. I do have a brother.
Yeah.
You just don't speak.
Oh, okay.
But you guys won't know who he is.
No?
He's way older than me.
I have a similar situation. I have an older brother who I also don't speak to.
Yeah.
He lives in Mexico. He used to deal meth. And remember, there used to be a safe at my house. You went to a show one time at the Slide Bar, and he was the first time I recognized him there in a long time. And I just hear from the crowd, "Tell him about the safe! Tell him about the safe at your house!" because there was a safe, but my brother got arrested.
Yeah.
He left behind in the room a safe. And then and it was just there because he was locked up for like 2 years. So like a year in, I'm like, this was we're over at the house, and I was like, hey dude, there's this safe at my house. Yeah, you just want to try to break into it? and they were like, yeah, dude.
We were like, there's probably drugs and money in there. We got to get in there.
Yeah, and I remember like the first time just like really looking at what a safe is, and it's like a safe covered in like it's like bolted on metal onto like concrete. Huh.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait, let me stop you real quick.
Yeah.
I want to say it was fucking Joey. I want to say it was Joey. He fucking had a job to do some job in fucking Compton area or some bullshit.
Yeah.
And he had to break into a safe or some bullshit, and he ended up fucking breaking it open, and fucking it was the ashes went everywhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey,
So he inhaled all that shit.
Hey,
I'm pretty sure it was
ours
him.
could have been similar, but see, when we started doing it, we were like, all right, fuck it. So there's a layer of metal. We took that layer of metal off, and then there was just concrete. It was like concrete. So we were just hammering away at it, dude. We were like hammering away at it. Fucking, we got a screwdriver, fucking stabbing it, and we made a big ass dent, like a big ass hole in it. But we were going through. And then we would shake the safe, and we're like, "Dude, there's shit in here," because you hear like,
yeah, like,
we're like, "Fuck!" And then afterwards, like, fuck, we gave up. Huh? We got tired.
You just gave up.
We were like little kids. We were drinking. And we just got worn out. And then later on, I went to Mexico, and my brother brought it up. He's like, "Hey, did you guys ever look into that safe that I had at the house?" I'm on, hey, straight up, I tried to get into that shit, but I couldn't. I'm like, what was in there? He's all, meth and money. Oh, my damn.
I think it's a good reason we didn't get in there. Being that young,
imagine.
Money,
I know. I was like, dude, for real, I could just, I was like, we probably saved ourselves from becoming tweakers.
Yeah, dude, fucking be wilding out over there with money. Money or being drug dealers, like right there. Like,
yeah, straight up, huh?
I don't know how much this goes for, but I'll give it to you for $5.
Straight up, huh? We would have ripped ourselves off. Hey, fuck, we'd have been happy, dude. I bet we'd have about wasted all the money on beer. And shit. But yeah, that was so similar to say. So my brother got arrested, and then he got deported because he was born in Mexico. He came out here when he was like 2 years old. I was the first in the family to be born here. So when he got
Not even your little brother?
My little brother was born here too. But my older sister, my older brother were born in Mexico.
I heard that wrong.
And and so when he got arrested, he got deported, and then we brought him back, and then he just did the same shit again, got arrested again, and then we sent him. He went back, and this time around he was like, dude, you know what? If I come back to Riverside, to the grime city, so I'm just gonna do the same shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna stay here, and so he just stayed there ever since. And then since he went there when I was like a preteen, I never really developed a relationship, so I kind of really don't talk to him either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, Riverside.
Your glasses are gonna fall, dude. I don't want to see. I don't want to see them fall again.
Yeah, I know. I'm so.
It hurts.
Hey,
That's someone that actually like appreciates glasses.
hey, no, that's true. I'm really
stuck with them, so you know.
I'm really careless with things like material things.
This one has like the thickest glasses in the world.
Oh, I'm blind, dude. My prescription. If I wear my glasses, they're like thick as fuck, and my face looks like through my glasses, it looks smaller.
Yeah.
My face. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because if he takes off, I think you can't even see from what. Like, you can't see that.
If I were to take off my contacts,
I
can't see your facial features at all.
I feel bad for. I feel you because the other day, Richard's last night I was working on. I've been working all weekend on the cars, but I took I had my glasses off and fucking his lady comes walking up. And I look at her and I'm like, who the fuck is this? And I thought it was one of the neighbors because all the little Mexican ladies come over. Talk to my sister for some whatever, cheese man shit.
Cheese man, yeah, I was
cheese man.
Yeah.
And so I'm still fucking like, who the fuck is this? And then I realized after a couple of seconds, her just looking at me and saying hi, it was her.
Oh yeah.
And then she goes, and I was like, my bad, dude. I thought you were one of the little Mexican. She gets all fucking.
You have your
frisky.
glasses or no?
I didn't have my glasses on, but I can see, but it's just it befuckled me.
No, mine's fucked, dude. Like if I don't have it, I can't drive without my contacts or glasses.
You want to know the reason why I have glasses now?
Why?
Back in 09, 07. 07, 08. I used to work warehousing, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I couldn't see from far away. So until you came up to me, I could see you. And I was like, I didn't care, And then all of a sudden, fucking, we went to Vegas. Zombie went. The whole crew went, dude. Force went.
Yeah.
And we left. We got there on a Saturday morning, like at fucking 1 in the morning. We raged all weekend, dude. And then those little fucking energy, the 5-hour energies.
Yeah.
I bought like a 6-pack of those.
Yeah.
I was wired. I only had like 2 hours of sleep the whole weekend.
She made you blind?
Huh? No. So we came back, right? And I had to drop off Forrest at his house.
Yeah.
And it was sprinkling a little. So we're going, and I'm fucking fatigued the fuck out. And
a crash and shit.
I need glasses. So fucking I go, and then stupid fucking little islands by Taco Bell on Arlington.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, dude. So I had my EK was clean. I had EK, and I was driving, and I fucking pulled to the left to go into but the island popped out too soon.
Yeah.
It popped out on me because I know it wasn't there.
The island popped out? The island? They moved the island.
The motherfucker fucking moved over, dog. It seen me coming and moved over. And then I ended up 50-50 in that bitch with my car. The oil, it fucking smashed the oil pan.
At the Del Taco in Arlington?
The Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
On Arlington.
Oh, the one further up by the Stater Brothers. Yeah.
That motherfucker. I 50-50 that shit with my car. And then I fucking somehow popped off over the fucking island. But as I'm going, I make the left and Forrest grabs the wheel. He's like, hey, dog, too soon. And it was too late. Bam! I hit that shit at 50-50.
Yo, Humboldt's Island!
I was like, pulled it out, and I was like, fuck, man. So that day was the day that told me, go get fucking glasses, dog.
Yeah.
I needed that incident that happened for me to get glasses. Once I put glasses on, I could start seeing everything. I was like, fuck, this is HD, dude.
I can see clearly now. My glasses are on.
Yeah, because I'd be at fucking, because they put me, at my work, they put me up by myself because I talk too much.
Yeah.
So I was out in the corner, way in the fucking corner, so I would see everyone walking by. Now I could see them. So I said, what's up to them? They'd come over. And before I would just fucking see
why is this fool mad dogging me?
Yeah. Just see a silhouette and shit. Now I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah,
I'm not bad. I couldn't see.
That's crazy, bro. So you're telling me, like, all your life until that moment, you have bad eye problems?
I can't have, I'm nearsighted, so I can't see far away.
That's how I am.
I can see close up.
Yeah.
But yeah, from far away, I can't see shit, dude. Fucking night signs, like the words.
Yeah.
I can't see that shit. It just blurs out.
Yeah.
Vision. Vision. Who needs it? No, I'm kidding.
Right?
No, yeah, we need it.
No, that's tight. I feel it because I'm blind as fuck too.
Light and vision. Dude.
One day I'll wear my glasses on the podcast. I just feel embarrassed because I'm like, I wear it.
Bottle caps?
Mine are so thick, dude. Like I'm telling you, you look at me straight up. I already have like a long face, right? Like skinny face.
Are those ones thick?
No, not these. They're seeing glasses.
Oh, okay.
So when you look at me, you'll see my face, but through the glasses, it looks.
Yeah, especially when you hit sideways.
Indented because it's like
They bottle caps.
You be burning motherfuckers from side views, huh?
Oh, yeah, like Millhouse and shit.
Damn, I don't remember you having that thick glasses, dog.
Hey, I want to show another design.
Go for it, man.
all
All right, we got that. Let me see.
That one.
This one, and this is a good one. This is something I wouldn't expect you guys to be doing.
What? No, that's actually like one like his design. He thought about it. He showed it to me, and I thought it was like super cool.
Suicide prevention T-shirt right here.
He was super.
And it has what, the heart. Oh, but it's a skateboard, like
broken skateboard heart.
What's this? Is
I like
actual
that
number?
one.
That's actually the number.
Yep.
The right words.
That's real. The number.
Can alternate a person's mindset. Damn, who said that?
I did. We came up with it, and I tossed back a couple of things, and he helped me come up with that because it's like you know you can go to a store and somebody could be having a fucking bad day that works there.
Yeah.
And you could say the right word that just fucking beautiful.
Just turns them around, huh?
You could tell them the worst word.
Oh, you guys have a go for.
And you could just fuck up their day.
Bro.
Why would you want to fuck up somebody's day? You know.
By being a dick or being some negative
just
and
because
shit.
something's going on with you, why are you gonna bring someone else down?
Yeah, you weren't here earlier, but I said something where I was like, I started doing this and it was one of those things where it was like, I changed it to don't try a podcast because I feel like if you're trying to do, because I want to just put people on here who are just trying to do anything, trying to do something, and who are like, I feel I can connect with them because they're my homies or because I believe in what they're doing.
And because they're from Riverside.
And because from the Riverside, exactly. No, exactly.
Shout out Riverside.
No, straight up, exactly.
All you motherfuckers.
No, yeah. I want to put people in Riverside who I find interesting, who I feel like if Riverside is not like LA where like people are always doing creative things, you know? So I want to like try to put people who I feel are interesting from Riverside, a city who's not really like put on the map, you know?
We put on the map because you know LA be taking from us.
Yeah.
So I'm not from around here, but
Where you from?
I'm from up north, like Santa Cruz, Watsonville, San Jose.
Area.
Yeah, Bay Area pretty much. But
You
guys,
a Sharks fan?
of course, I got it.
Yeah,
I got because I don't even watch hockey, but that's the only thing that's popular nearby my city.
That's what's
so
up.
I gotta go for Sharks.
That's what's
like, but
Kings though.
Yeah, hey, props to the Kings too, though. But
Go ahead.
I always wonder, because you guys always shout out Riverside. What about the IE? Do you guys consider the IE something? Because if you really think about it, Los Angeles, how you said, Los Angeles.
No, just Riverside County.
But why is that? Oh, I thought you were being serious.
No.
It's just it's just narrowing it down. But when you say Riverside, you're talking about Corona, you're talking about Temecula, you're talking about fucking San Bernardino.
But you know what?
Colton.
I grew up prevalent, like more so in like Riverside County.
People in LA do talk shit about like the IE.
Yeah.
So like I'm figuring like you guys gotta stick together, like San Bernardino and all that.
Yeah, but you gotta think too. When they say LA, they're not saying fucking Pomona. They're not saying the outer cities.
They're saying like
They're just saying LA. So it's
downtown
generally
LA,
the whole thing.
fucking.
So it's like saying us we should say IE, but we don't because it's predominantly Riverside. You know?
Yeah.
Custom. Did you show them that shit looks sick as fuck. Did you
Oh, we're gonna get. Oh, but what I was going with, what I was saying, I was like, I changed it to don't try because I want to put people who are just trying to do anything, right? And because I feel like in life is hard, dude. Naturally, life is hard.
Life sucks.
Life is hard and
Life's a
it's like,
bitch.
and for you to be trying to do anything that you really believe in is like respectable, because life is hard, dude. And so that's why like this is cool. Like you weren't here earlier, so I'm just like reiterating it. But that's why it's cool to see this shirt like right here, suicide prevention and shit.
I'm not trying to, and I gotta make this clear too, because I think I might feel that some people are trying to think we're trying to capitalize on that.
Not at all, dude. Not at all.
That is not.
Not at all.
That is not the issue.
You know why? Because it's up and coming. Like you guys aren't doing it and like just promoting that as if that's what you guys are.
Yeah.
Like you guys just have it on there.
That's an awareness shirt.
Yeah, because you guys believe in that.
Yeah.
Because you have a close relationship to something that makes you believe in that. You know what I mean? So. And you know what? And it's a funny thing. I was telling my girl a long time ago. I was like, from people in my neighborhood that have passed away, like from Arlanza area, because where I'm from, that I've learned that have passed away from Arlanza, they've all been through suicide. Yeah. Like a bunch, and they were all young, fool. They're all young, and they've all, like, the people that I know who have passed away, they've died through suicide in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
And it's like
the first thing that happened to me with suicide was my cousin Lewis.
Which one? Lewis? What?
I'm from Home Garden. I'm from Home Gardens area too.
Okay.
So he's from Corona, but when he was young, I believe 16.
Yeah.
He took his life.
Yeah. And it's crazy to think because my first experiences with it were also high schoolers who took their lives on Cypress area, people from Cypress area. and my brother was more aware with him because he's younger.
Yeah.
But for me to hear like people who passed away in my area were through suicide, and to me it was so just like what like you always think of this as like older people or like more people who like gone through shit, you know what I mean? You're like
young people, dude.
but it's like for us it
people.
was young people.
It's the young people.
Yeah, and that's why it was a thing that's like I appreciate that like it's not a thing at all that we even consider like you guys are capitalizing.
Not you guys. I
in general though, yeah.
It's because I know when like it's me, Jesus, and Zombie have the account on our phones.
Yeah.
I'm the one that usually puts they make the content and I'll post it up and I'll put the stuff in it, but sometimes they'll do it too. But sometimes like I said, the words, if you use the wrong words, some people get offended, and I believe somebody might have gotten offended by the post you put. And it wasn't. It was just showing like we're getting, because this shit's been in the making for a while.
Yeah,
since July last year. The whole reason this started was like I said, I wanted to do this shit. And one of my buddies that you remember Adam, right?
Yeah, Adam Black. Yeah.
Okay, that's what
we were talking about earlier.
That's my other buddy that passed away from suicide, and that's deep. But what's it called? What was I saying?
About the suicide that someone got offended.
Oh, okay, so Adam passed away, and it's been a couple of years. Well, Jesus wanted to print some shirts out. For him. So he went to a company and got. I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what happened, but I seen him going through a struggle. So he has, Roy has his own place right here, which is a beautiful house.
Yeah.
And what's it called? I pitched the idea, and I was like, "Hey, Jesus.
Yeah.
Do you want to go halves?
Yeah.
On screen printing shit, and we just do our own shit."
Oh, so you just hit him up like that?
Yeah, so I told him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm down." And at the same time, I understand that he just lost his dad recently.
Yeah.
And he's going through some shit too, and
that's always a hard struggle, dude. That's always like,
other things, relationships and shit like that too. So it's a struggle. And I seen him going through a struggle, so I was like, "Hey, let's do this."
Yeah.
So I know he had time. I know he can be dedicated to it. So he's like, "Yeah." So we went halves on it. We started putting things together. And we didn't reach out to anybody for help. This is just all in house. And
well, he was telling us he was learning everything through like YouTube.
Yeah, we watched some YouTube videos.
And through like trying it out and like fucking up some shit, and then like realizing like, oh fuck, all right, we gotta
use the wrong shit, using the cheap shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And just trial and error.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
And we could have put some stuff out a while ago, but it wasn't the time.
Exactly.
I want us to learn. I want us to fall on the floor and get back up.
Yeah.
For us to put anything out.
Yeah.
So, we did that, and it's been in the designing portion. This is my first time doing the whole designs on Illustrator too. On my iPad.
It's different, huh? I was wondering what you used, and I knew it was Illustrator because my homie does that. He does T-shirts, and he uses Illustrator to do all his logos.
So first I was using Procreate, right? Procreate's just a drawing app.
Oh, okay.
And you can draw whatever, this and that. But when you want those crisp lines and all that, you need Illustrator.
Yeah.
And you need Illustrator. So the last time I used Illustrator was when I was in high school.
Yeah.
So it was like, fuck, all right, let's get into this shit. So so trial and error, we're printing shit out, and it was coming out pixelated, dude. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? And I ain't know. So I was like, and I had to research, and I reached out a couple of homies. Shout out to Brian Macias. He helped me out. Because he was like, hey, try this. I just got this program, try it out. And I was like, all right, cool. And,
That's fair.
Huh?
What's the company called?
There's a microphone over
there. Oh, right here.
So you got orange one.
The orange one's freaking Rollins, isn't it?
Nah, he has his own.
Bus fare.
Bus fare. Shout out Buffett. Bus fare. So he helped me out with try this file, and once I started getting the files down and they were crisp, I was like, fuck yeah, we finally found it. Now we can move forward.
Finally figured it out.
We can move forward a little.
That's like, for example, like us doing this. This fool has gone through that process and like learning how to edit the videos, how to like, and now he got it down to a point where like, oh shit, that shit looks professional as fuck. He'll have close-ups on you and fucking, but
I trip out when people say that because I'm like, fuck, I still like, I feel like I'm still learning, you know?
Yeah.
I used to get mad at him like when we first started doing it, I'm like, what's up, fool? We need to release the video. I'll just put it out. It's like, fool, I'm editing it. I'm putting close-ups. I'm fucking editing you out in moments where you're fucking doing stupid shit. Cause I'll be like all fucking flinching and shit. I'll be like fucking like,
as
you know?
he's about to talk, he takes a big ass gulp of a drink.
Or he'll start hitting the fucking. But he's the same way too. Like we started like doing shirts, and then like Furby would be like, "Hey, dude, like,
Hey, you gotta
don't
change that name, bro.
Oh, Oben."
Nah, I just like.
But he'd be like, "Don't do that. Like, don't do it yet." And then like me and Jesus would do it, and we're like, "Oh." Now
I see why.
Now
you
I know
said
why
that.
you said that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a learning process.
It's a learning process. Yeah.
It
but
is. It is one of those things that you're not gonna internalize it until you go through it and you realize like, oh, that's why he says that.
Yeah.
That's when your parents tell you, hey, don't do that, and you're like, you don't know,
Yeah.
and then you go through it and you're like, I see why they were telling me that.
Yeah, the whole story about when Jesus got in the back of my truck with the Adam jersey, and then the ink got all over the back, and he was like, "Don't do it," and then ink went all over the back of the shirt.
And that's why you
And
don't
that-
do it.
yeah.
And now he internalizes it because like, oh, I see.
Or the other time when you guys got really fucked up and started fucking printing shirts. And then when you started renegading all over your shirt, you show us the next day the fucking paint all bled out.
Oh, that's what he just, yeah.
Oh my god! I was like, what the? And I remember giving out a couple of shirts. I'm like, fuck, who printed those and who's the one that did it? I'm like, shit.
And then who has these?
Yeah.
That when they wash them.
I tried to track them down. You know, I was like, hey, if you guys, any of you guys got these shirts, let me know and I'll fucking cure them up real quick.
It was bad.
Shit was funny.
It was bad.
But it's like that's why I didn't want to put any product out there because
I feel you.
But we could, throw samples out
But
there.
it was
Homies don't
funny.
give a fuck.
It's funny. It's a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's like, him and Jesus are
Talking to
professional
the
about
microphone.
it. What happened?
Talking to the microphone.
Oh, sorry. It was funny. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I tried to get a good laugh out of it. Like, a good laugh. You know what I mean?
It's a good story,
But they're
dude.
professional. He's very professional. And he's good at what he does. And Jesus is Jesus.
He's good at what he does. He just needs guidance.
Hey,
Just needs guidance.
Hey, as
He's
long
good.
as you're trying, dude, because like when it comes to me, I'm not a very skilled musician. I always dedicated myself, like I said, I've said in the podcast before, like I just been dedicated to like writing and singing.
Yeah.
But then when it came to a point where like, all right, dude, you know what? I want to sing in a certain style, but these fools aren't making it happen because they want to play what they want to play.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, so when I would be like, hey, let's play this, they'd be like, well, what chords do you want us to play? And what strumming? I wouldn't know. I'd be like, fuck, dude, I don't know. I'd give examples, but they don't listen to that type of music. So it'd be like, what? Like,
Yeah.
so it's like, fuck. And it forced me to be like, damn, I have to learn how to play music. I have to be able to communicate in this music language.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, it's kind of defeating when, because for example, I first tried to do the guitar. It's hard because it's like, fuck, I don't know how to position my fingers like this. Or I don't, and it hurts, you know? After a while, I can't take it. But it's like, dude, the more you do it, like, right now you can only hold it for 30 seconds. Tomorrow you can hold it for a minute.
You're kind of, your vocalist is kind of like a dying breed. Your vocalist is kind of like at the drive-in, the Mars Volta, like, you know what I mean? Like, and
hey, that's fucking funny you say that because that's my fucking inspiration. Like,
yeah, you can tell it in your voice. But like, it's kind of like nowadays it's kind of like what's popular is like Falling in Reverse, Escape the Fate, like what's it called?
It's more
Sleeping with Sirens.
I feel like it's very predictable. Like it's all very like predictable but it's
But
like
it's good though.
It's good,
Yeah,
but
it's good.
it's comforting.
Yeah.
But I feel like when I heard things like, and it's funny you say that, like at the drive-in and the Mars Volta.
Yeah.
It's like when I heard that singing, it was so different.
Because people want death metal. A lot of people want like rah 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 rah.
Exactly,
but,
right.
Like I tell people, like my homie's the drummer of Youth in Revolt.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of them?
Nah, yeah.
Or fucking there's no one. There's another one. But like I tell people all the time, like I need my vocals.
Yeah.
I can't just do screaming.
Exactly.
It's like I
There
love
needs-
Taking Back Sunday. I
there-
love
yeah, there's gotta
My
be-
Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need the
There's gotta
vocals.
be some for me I feel that's not like there's gotta be some there's like a certain cadence to it. A cadence to it that's like it's not just sloppy. There's
Yeah.
there's like some structure to it and there's some form where it's not just so about the sound, and it's more about like getting across like the vibe, like for example like Nirvana when they got big.
I hate Nirvana.
Really?
Yeah. I hate Red Hot Chili Peppers too.
Why? Why is that?
I just like it's just
Hey,
too much.
everybody has their own opinion.
But I'm curious on his
Hey, but yeah, what is your opinion?
okay.
What's your, okay, because let me tell you first. When I first started this, I was like, I want to know people's tastes and what they like, because I learned at one point that there's a reason. Like, there's a reason for everything, and it's not always the reason you think. Like, for example, like you might like a certain artist, but because you heard this artist at a party in a moment when you were getting your dick sucked or something, and you're like, fool, this song resonates with me a certain way. You're like, I love this song, fool, it got me to get laid, you know? and you're like, what? And then you hear that song, and you're like, fool, that song's not that tight. But because you heard it in that moment, it was a certain different vibe for you. And it's like, oh, or when you grow up, like I like certain Mexican music because I heard my mom listening to it when I was younger. It is off. There you go.
I lower it down until once you start talking, I turn it up. Yeah.
You know?
Then you're gonna hear a bunch of feedback from all the mics.
So it's one of those things like so when someone doesn't like something, it's because they got into something, and they were taught like this is music, and you're like, this is music, right? And then when you hear something that's not like it, you're like, whack.
Me, I have a open mind on music.
Yeah.
Just because just because somebody play a bunch of shit of the same thing, that turned me off and you can't listen to it anymore. That's not me.
That's why I don't like it.
Yeah.
I heard it too much.
No, okay. And you know what? But okay,
I heard it too much.
Hey, but know
Red
what?
Hot Chili
Okay.
I have Incubus tattooed on my neck. I have Incubus tattoos all over my body. I love Incubus. I heard it so much.
No, okay,
I hate
so
it.
no. So you don't hate it. You just outplayed it.
Overplayed it.
Because you know what? I feel the same way for Sublime.
Oh, I love Sublime.
But I love Sublime too. But I overplayed it to
Yeah,
where
yeah,
where like on my play, like I don't need it on my playlist because
Yeah,
now it's like just I did it too much,
I
dude.
heard it
I
before.
don't believe in that.
Hey,
Really?
I know. I'm not
can't.
saying, but see, I'm not like you. I'm not saying I hate them. I don't hate them. I just don't need them on my playlist right now
I'm
in my
just
life.
tired.
And this time in my life, I don't need them.
Yeah, but the thing is with music, it's moods.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Exactly.
Everyone, you have different moods, so how does that not pop up again?
Because I played it out throughout high school when my life was good, and then afterwards I continued to play it out to the point where it was like, fuck, like I need room. I feel like you can only hold in so much. I was like, I need space for something different now, and that's not something I need now.
You know,
I'm so familiar to it.
It's crazy that you say that because I love music, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not the type to jump on the first album when it comes out right away.
Exactly.
I want to play that old shit so I get burned to jump on a new one. So like one of my favorite artists is Atmosphere.
I love Atmosphere.
And
I can never get into that guy.
oh shit.
And see, and no, but I understand why he can't,
Okay.
and I
Too
understand,
slow for me.
and
I
I
don't know.
understand
It's
why
what?
I did.
I feel like it's just too like I understand why people like him, but I just can't put him on my playlist and just vibe out to it.
Really?
Like if you play it, I'll hell yeah, this is sick. But I can never be alone and play it.
It's just because he didn't get introduced to it in a moment in his life where it would impacted him the way it impacted
That was my
me.
God Loves Ugly was my first underground hip hop.
Like for me,
CD.
That was gnarly, dude. He played that song. Him and Adam played that song for me on the way to the hookah lounge when we were kids. And that shit. Or what's the dance with? Is that the one that does?
that's
Dance
Immortal
with the Devil?
Technique.
That's Dance
But
with
the-
the
hey,
Devil.
but-
Oh, the
Hey,
dance with the
hey,
devil.
but
Oh,
that's
God Loves
another-
Ugly. I love God Loves
And that's
Ugly,
another
yeah.
song though.
But the
though,
dance with the devil,
that's
gnarly.
that's a song that when you hear it, you're like, what the fuck? Like you just got blown away. You're
That's
like,
why I don't like underground hip hop because it's too real. It's like it.
I feel like you. I feel like you're using the word "don't like" too strong.
Okay, I not into it because like it. I don't. It's too
It's
much.
funny because I broke that down on my one of my podcasts.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to figure out because I know a couple of homies that rap and they get down.
Yeah.
They're like dope as fuck. But then the next guy that performs, he's just like, bitch, suck my dick, bitch. And everybody's like, oh, fuck
Oh,
yeah.
like,
Yeah. But then I thought about it when he broke it down and he's not fazed by that. And then I realized that I was like, people don't want to be hearing some real shit. When they
Just
hear
scared of
music, they want to turn up and be like, "Yeah, bitch, suck my dick." But it's not everybody.
I
But
feel like everything has its place.
Moods.
Everything has its place.
Moods.
Like
That's what you said.
there's certain people who are like, hey, dude, right now, yeah. I'm not trying to go to a fucking show and get preached on and tell me, you know, I want to go to a show, get fucked up, and just be like, fuck bitches, da da da.
Yeah,
you know?
it's moods.
Like it's a mood, like
It's being open-minded.
yeah. And then there's other people who are like, you know what? I like to listen to the lyrics, so I want some deep shit,
and I think that's why.
and that's fine too.
I
That's
never
like
got into atmosphere.
there's a time. There's a time for that. There's a time for that. There's a time for everything, you know. And
You guys ever heard of NF?
no,
NF is sick as NF.
that's it. NF.
NF.
More recent guy or older
He's
guy?
more recent and he's
Hip hop or what is it?
underground hip hop.
Underground.
Yeah, but
This
he's like
guy's schooling me on the ground.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Because like the stuff he talks about, because he's all about underground hip hop, and I don't like it because I don't want
like the guys
I don't want to be
I
told the
know.
truth.
Yeah.
I'm
Truth hurts.
open-minded, dude.
But NF is like
You like your entertainment to escape. You're
I
like,
like-
"Bro, I
I-
want to fucking
yeah.
just. I don't want to think about.
I like
shit."
Post Malone. I like
I like
fucking.
Post Malone
I like
too.
The Weeknd.
Hold on.
No, not The Weeknd.
Hold
Fuck
on,
The
hold on,
Weeknd.
hold on. You don't like Post Malone.
I like the way he
You
drinks.
love Post Malone.
Love Post Malone.
Yeah. Hey,
And
Post
then-
Malone's tight, dude.
Post
Post Malone's
Malone.
tight.
And in
That's
Juice
like-
WRLD,
like, for
Juice WRLD's sick.
Hey, like Post Malone, for example, like, if I'm sure if I was to mention Post Malone, people would be like, "Fool, this song is tight. This song is tight," and I'd be like, "Oh, all right, hell yeah." But they would never show me the song that I would actually find tight, and the song that I feel like, dude, Post Malone, this is the tightest song I heard from him, and I love it so much more than any like other artists who sing this type of music. That song "Stay."
Yeah.
Dope, dude.
You got to relate to the song.
Yeah,
That's why I like Post Malone. I can
but
relate
see,
to songs.
But then I think about it, like I said, it always depends on when you heard that song,
At what moment?
what moment, what what it means to you, and because I heard that song live at Coachella, and I remember when I first heard that, I was like, what the. It just hit me hard, and then when I heard it on the CD, that song always stood out to me, and to this day, I love that song above any of his like rap, like you know what I mean.
That's what blew my mind because
But it's just like everyone goes through something different. But
on the Post Malone, I do Pandora. I'm old school. I'm an old piece of shit. I do Pandora, and I have Post Malone.
who does Pandora?
He's an old Grammy bastard.
Yeah. And then I have Post Malone radio station, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, they mix it up every now and then.
Yeah.
And they threw an NF, and I'm just like, who the fuck is this guy? Right when I heard him, I'm like, all right, it reminds me of Furby's music. You know what I mean? Atmosphere, fucking
Underground shit.
underground stuff, like, you know, Logic, or it's Logic, right?
Hey, I just got into Logic recently. He's one of the more, he's one of the more recent artists that I'm like.
His favorite artist is Atmosphere.
Oh,
Is
see,
it?
Wow. Is that the one that spent all that money on Pokemon cards? Logic spent a
I wouldn't doubt it. He's a nerd.
He couldn't afford it when he was a kid, and so he bought like a shit ton of Pokemon cards for a lot of money because he wanted it now because he wasn't
Ooh.
poor.
Crazy with the Rubik's Cube too.
Oh,
Have you
see?
seen that?
Yeah, I have a Pokemon card story that I want to tell again.
Oh, okay.
on this
Okay.
one.
Yeah,
Does
I'll tell it now?
Does
Okay.
it involve catfish?
Why?
know.
No.
Okay.
No.
well, Chan used to steal them in Wells.
Hey, okay, so I was telling this for a story, and I think it might be the story of as to when I like in my life, I don't believe in forever. Like
Yeah.
I've never had that like thought of like this is gonna be forever. I feel like the moment in my life when good things started happening, like I always knew they were momentary, and I was like, fool. Regardless, I just want to enjoy this.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna make a big fuss about it. Like, dude, it's either I enjoy this or I fuck myself up by not enjoying it. And I was like, the moment I feel like that shit hit me was like when Pokemon was big, back in the day when they were huge, dude. Like, you know what I mean? You would buy it from the ice cream man, and for to have a holographic would be like, oh my god, you're the shit, dog. You know? I was in elementary, like 5th, 6th grade. And I could never, my parents weren't rich, so I could never afford Pokemon cards, like legitly, like how certain kids did. And my dad had a company party one time, and at the company party, they were giving away gifts, like randomly. And then so they're like, all right, you know, Rojas family, you go up, get a gift. And I went up.
Your Pokemon, right? Yep.
And I was like, watch.
He's all about Pokemon.
And then watch. It's not even a Pokemon story, but watch. And then I got the Pokemon. I got a present, and it ended up being like a box set of Pokemon cards, like over like 1,000 cards. It was a bunch of cards, dude. You know, when people were trying to collect them and build them up and be like, I got this many.
Yeah.
In an instant, I got a bunch, fool, a box set. which had like a bunch of little packages in it, and within all that, I came up with like 4 holographic cards.
Oh, which ones?
It was like a Onyx, the rock guy, the rock
the
guy,
big one,
the final form.
Yeah.
I forgot the final form, right?
That was Onyx.
Yeah, one of those, and one of the ghost ones. Ghastly, and then
no, you had because I remember he showed us when I went over there. You had Haunter.
Something right, something right.
Haunter,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, so I had a bunch of food. And I remember like I got those cards on a Saturday, and then on Monday I went to school to be big dog, homie. With all the cards,
Big
and
dick
shit.
swing.
Did they get stolen?
Yeah, bro. I was like, "What's up, dog?"
They got stolen?
No. So it was at the height when it was getting exaggerated, where like kids were getting killed for them.
Oh yeah.
And-
I didn't know that.
And you know what I mean?
It was getting bad. They
It
were
was
getting
get-
robbed.
It was getting bad. So school started banning them. So they were like, you can't bring them at all on campus, you know? But I was like, bro, I just got a box set, homie. I'm
Dude,
like,
it got so bad that they said if they would see you with them, they'd rip them on the spot.
yeah, fool, they just took them.
They took them and they ripped them right in
Yeah.
front of you. Like, you're not getting them back at all. And they would.
Yeah.
Like, literally rip them. Like,
Because they
like-
were fucking kids up. And so I took mine to school, and fool, I was like, I just told kids, and I showed them, like in my backpack, like, what's up, look, dog.
they were like drugs, dog. They were
And
like
at the end of the
drugs.
school day, it was about to be like it was like the last week before summer vacation. I went and I was like, I had like a big old crowd of kids, and I was like, "What's up, fool? Look at my cards, yeah!" And then a teacher came and she was like, "What do you have right there? You can't have these on here." And I was like, "What?" And she fucking took them, and dude, I never saw them again.
Really? They're
I
not
was-
allowed to do that.
Well, I was fucking kid, you know, and
Yeah, no, they could, man.
And this is what I said. I'm like, that's what you get for trying to be that cool kid at
Yeah.
that moment.
exactly.
And that's the lesson you have to learn, because you can't be that person that's like, boom. Because if you would have had them right now, they probably would have been worth like 500 or 600. Or like,
Logic would have bought them off of you.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah.
Logic bought he bought like a 150K Charizard holographic.
Yeah, just one
Yeah.
card.
One card, yeah.
Imagine for my holographic Onyx.
Dude, hey, dude,
dude.
hey, just know this. That teacher is probably retired, living good. She's happy.
Off of my cards, huh?
All from your Pokemon cards, dog.
Hey,
She's
straight
really
up.
dog.
Hater.
Bought a house with it.
Yeah, dog. It's
Dude,
just,
and I remember she took them right, and I was like, what? I didn't know what to do. And I went home, and I was like, they took my cards. And my parents didn't give a fuck. They're like, stupid ass, it's your fault.
Stupid ass.
And I was like,
Yep.
and so I went to my sister. I was like, they took my cards.
And when it has a star in the corner, that means it's extra rare.
Yeah,
dude. The
dude.
Onyx is extra rare.
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
it was,
And then
dude.
she was like, my sister was like, after a while, I was like, all right, let's go get him. But it was already like 2 weeks after, and we went to the office, and they're like, someone took his cards. Like, what teacher? I don't know. Well, what? I don't know. Nobody left them here.
I
I'm
remember I was in fucking 10th grade at Rubidoux High, and my mom bought me a pager.
High.
And then fucking the teacher, my pager went off. Someone sent me a page. Remember that?
A pager?
Beep,
Yeah.
beep, beep, beep. And then the teacher took
Your
my
teacher's like, you the plug or what?
shit. She took my. I bought the pager from BSA. Shout out Coco. BSA Board Shops
BSA,
America.
yep.
Remember Board Shops
Yeah,
America?
it's still there.
It's
go
still
there, but don't really go there.
And then the teacher took my pager away. I never got it back. And I went to go ask for it back, and I never got it back. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing with the shit that you take from the kids?
She's like, zzz, zzz, nothing.
You know what I mean? You ever seen Recess? Remember Disney's Recess?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, where do you guys like? It's like, remember when they break into like the vault of taking shit, and it's like the
Oh,
dodgeballs,
yeah.
the fucking cards, the jump ropes. It's like, where are you guys taking our stuff to that you take from us?
My Pokemon cards.
You see Roland's Pokemon card at the top of the aura around it.
Nah, fool, she fucking auctioned that shit.
yeah, dog. She's probably living comfortably right now, dog. That Onyx right there got her,
God damn
got her
it.
to that Mercedes.
That fucking was it that Haunty? Was it Ghastly?
Hunter.
Yeah, dude, that one too, bro. Damn, she's living comfortable, dog.
All sad, fool. That's when we're right here fucking podcasting, still trying to make it.
Fuck
Hey, just in
teachers.
case you watch this, yeah, you remember he made you rich. Just kidding.
Fuck teachers.
Arlanza,
Oh, hey,
Shady.
hey, vatos.
Oh damn, Orlando for sure, dog.
Stop and Shop.
That, you know what? That was even probably a teacher. She just was an adult that saw you and was just like, I'm gonna come up on this little kid real quick. Yeah, real quick.
What other fucking design you guys have? This one right here. You guys only have 3 designs?
No,
Four?
right now, that's you already showed the old grimy one.
I haven't seen this one yet.
Yeah, that's that one has a front load too.
Old grimy bastard. Furby, that's Furby's. Furby, you want to talk about your design?
Old grimy.
You. They want to talk about the old grimy bastard. And then here comes the old grimy bastard.
Oh, grimy bastard.
The reason for this shirt, if you remember the old dirty bastard video.
Which one?
I got your money.
Yeah.
Or I got your money.
Baby, I got your money.
In the very beginning.
Yeah.
Do you remember when he's walking away? He has a white T-shirt and it says this exact.
It says "Old Grimy Bastard."
It says "Old Dirty Bastard."
Old Dirty Bastard, yeah. Oh, so you guys just put "Old Grimy"? Ah, hell
exactly.
Yeah. Hell
so
yeah.
How can you not pay homage to Wu-Tang? You know, and
Fuck yeah.
ODB.
Yeah.
Fucking G, straight G.
How'd you get that font? You created
So,
that yourself?
I seen the video. I screenshot that shit, and then I just kind of matched the words on my own because graffiti.
Yeah.
So I matched the words as best as I can. So it says "Old Grimy Bastard."
Yeah.
And then I put the front too. I got your money, and I put Gramco. Originally, I had Dice, but I'm not gonna say that. You know how you want when you have that fucking idea, and then all of a sudden the bigger names fucking pop up out with it and shit.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't even have that.
Yeah.
But they do.
You kind of like you're like, oh, well, I thought of that, but you're like.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
like, fucking bastards.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, whatever, dude. And especially when this motherfucker sent me the fucking link.
Yeah.
Of the fucking, was it a board?
Yeah, it was a
The
board.
motherfuckers had the Dice on the board. I was like, you guys have no affiliation with fucking Dice, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever. But I had Dice on there. I took it off.
Yeah, just to make it more original. Just to
Yeah.
like not have any connection to anything else.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Just highly influenced by Wu-Tang.
Hell yeah. No, that's tight. Hey, quick story. I fucking I went to Rock the Bells, one of the first Rock the Bells. And
take me back.
yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
And at that Rock the Bells was the day that ODB died. And I remember before the next act came up, they came out on the thing and they were like, we just want to announce it because it just happened. We just let everybody know that ODB just passed away. And everybody was like, what? And it was just a weird vibe because we were at a concert and then just
Yeah.
announced that someone just died. And everyone was like, Wu-Tang, but it was just like strange, you know? It was like, what? Like at Rock the Bells, they announced that ODB died. Like, yeah, it was wild. Go for it.
All right, so that's that design, and it's a bootleg.
Yeah.
I want to pay homage because
I like to say it's highly influenced.
Yeah. Homage. That's homage. It's
homage. And then
I like that better.
this one. Did you guys go over the reason why this?
cool. No, we haven't gone through that one. No.
Okay, so this one is our Renegade logo. This is a silhouette of my buddy Ruben. I call him Little Ruben because I'm Big Ruben. He's Little Ruben.
Yeah.
Shout out Little Ruben. He's gonna love that. But
Little Ruben.
this is him renegading a fucking tall can.
All right.
All right, so I screenshot the video, and I made a logo out of it. You know, so just have that NBA type logo.
Yeah.
So that's what him shotgunning the beer. And
It's kind of like a shorty. Shorties doesn't have shorties have like similar.
Similar-ish, but that one comes to another design we're doing.
Yeah. So back to that.
There's a
The
black one.
prevention one, we already went over that one.
Yeah. And then we had this one, the Olympic ones. We talked about that
Give me
one.
that one though, because I want to go over the front logo.
Go for it.
All right, so the front logo, the palm tree isn't considered just Riverside.
It was pretty much like Southern Cali, no?
Nah. When we grew up, when we got of age, and my boy Adam got an apartment.
Yeah.
He got an apartment at the Palm Villas.
On Arlington?
On Van Buren.
Van
Van Buren.
By the AM PM.
Ah, yeah.
That's a grime.
Grime.
You ever want to sit down and have a fucking grimy session other than the clothes?
Yeah.
Let us know, and then we'll get into the stories.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's when we get all affiliated.
Yeah.
It just branches out. Like the grimiest of the grime stories come out of that motherfucker. You remember Dome, right?
Bro, you came in too late, dog. Why'd you come in so late?
Hey, I was trying to make it out here. But anyways,
I feel that's good. That's not good.
that is for Adam for the fucking Palm Villas. That's
Hell
where
yeah.
it started, you know?
Yeah.
So that's where the palm tree comes out. And then we got the same logo, but without the palm tree for other shirts. We don't have all the shirts out, but what's it called? We have the...
Which one I'm trying to show?
You guys have a board too?
I have
That
my-
board that you gave him? What was that?
Hey, Zombie, can you give me my iPad? Give me my board. All right, so back to the graphic designing and shit.
Yeah.
Like I like to fucking dick around and shit. 2537.
We seen the picture.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so this one, I like fucking around, you know. So I draw my friends as Simpson characters.
Yeah.
And this is Zombie. So this is all me, right?
Sick.
So I actually gave them a hand painted
version of it,
and then I had a company print one out, so I wanted to see what their quality was. And so this is their quality, and this is the board I designed. I put the PV right here for Palm Villas, but it got cut out. But I know what to do, obviously what not to do.
Yeah.
So 70s, 20.
What size is the board? I would write 8.25.
And then that's his board. That's that motherfucker right there.
That looks good.
This is super dope.
Is this your first time seeing it?
It even
my
does.
First time seeing that one. Yeah.
It even does look like.
He has.
Oh shit! I never thought that fucking zombie looked like Bart Simpson.
He has a hand painted one, and it exactly looks just like this. So
Here you go.
that's dope.
That's my first time seeing
But other than with that company, any of the logos I'm gonna print out on boards. So most of the T-shirts will be on boards, and if anyone wants to get some, let me know. And because I'm gonna place a first order, just get some in hand. It does. The whole COVID shit, it does take a little bit of time.
Do you guys have like a website or anything? You guys want people to look shit up or?
So the only way you can find us right now is at Grimme Company, GRIMME_company. And you will find us and just DM us. Let us know what you guys want.
On Instagram, on Instagram.
Only. More to come, but...
Lower his mic a little. And then just to put out there, just because it has been a pretty constant thing in this podcast about Riverside being grimy. And even in podcasts before this and shit, I was like always kind of talking about it. And it's not more aware that we're like trying to like be like, hey, it's grimy and it's tight. It's more like we're aware that it's grimy, but we're trying to like push through that shit with being like real and like loving and more like fucking like, oh shit, like we're navigating through this grime and trying to like ungrime it, but being aware that it's grimy and not being ashamed of it, you know?
Exactly. So when we're coming up with a name, we came up with a couple of names, but
no, I love it though. That's what I'm trying to get at. But
yeah.
we've been talking about it a lot, and people, these fools are like, are these fools like glorifying? It's like, nah, dude. It's just like
grimy not necessarily means negative.
No, exactly.
It's just something that sticks and it's hard to get rid of.
Exactly. Yes.
So with all my friends, you know, a lot of grimy shit went down.
No, and exactly, yes.
And it is what it is.
But
we still stuck around.
Exactly.
So
you still fought through it. You're still like, hey, you're still standing.
Yeah.
Like, so, you know what I mean?
That's the whole reason for Grimme Company.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes a lot of people try to paint life as like, dude, it's this and this, and it's like, nah, bro. Sometimes it's grimy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, don't deny that shit. And it's like, just be aware of it and be able to navigate through it, you know?
So since you guys are aware of some of the shirts that we have printed out, we do have more stuff.
Yeah.
But I'd appreciate if you guys, instead of me showing you guys, just go on our Instagram page, and you can see our logos that we're going to be coming out, the shirts that we're going to be coming out with.
Yeah, hell yeah.
There's other ones. We got the bootleg Muska one. Shout out to Muska, because that's an OG right there.
Yeah.
Shorties. And Shorties is a big influence. Muska was my favorite fucking skater.
When I was young, that's who I vouched for, and I wasn't even that fucking in tune with it. Like, I wouldn't even know what was up, you know what I mean?
Man, I love Steve Olsen.
Who?
Steve Olsen was the shit.
Ronnie Mullen?
Oh, that's God, dog. Yeah. That's God. That's God.
He invented everything.
Fucking
man.
fake ass McCall. Nah, shout out McCall. Shout out MGM Music. Measures.
Oh, yeah. Forget about that MG measure. Yep.
Nah, but I appreciate your guys' time.
Hey, no, man. Hey, thank you guys for coming out.
I apologize for showing up. There was more history to it, but
hey, no, it's all good, dude.
They got to it.
We got way more than I expected. Like you know what I mean? Like,
and we barely just scratched the tip, dog.
Exactly, dude. Like, I already had like a bunch of like other things that I wanted to bring up that I like as it was going through, but it's like, for sure.
But that's for a part 2, dog.
Yeah, for part 2. No,
hopefully.
yeah, dude.
And then everybody for all Rollins fans from from Stiletto. I'm sorry this wasn't a music podcast because I don't play no instruments, but just the can.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. I'll probably add something later and shit. I brought the guitar and shit, but.
Right. Hey, there you go, man. Have your little solo session right here.
Yeah, no, I want to do something, but I want to include you guys. But at the right now,
we'll dance, I guess.
We'll dance.
Be hippie. I don't know.
Just for time being and shit.
It's right here, dude. I think the marker.
Let's see what. So these fools in the background. I'm pretty sure you guys, they've been having a barbecue going on. Seems like we got burgers going, bunch of chips.
Hot links.
We got hot links. Hell yeah.
Hey, you gotta sign it on camera too, everybody.
Fucking.
Make sure to look at this camera too.
Guitar right here and shit.
I need it for my wall hanger at my house. Thank you, sir.
Yep. And then I guess.
Thank you very much.
Woo! Concludes Rolling Blunts with Rolling.
Rolling Blunts. Don't Try podcast. We had Alex Jesus Garcia. What was your name? Full name? Whatever you want to be called?
Ruben Garcia.
Ruben Garcia.
No relation.
Not related. Zombie. Fucking. What's your full?
Chris
Eddington.
Chris Eddington.
Yeah, and then all the crew in the back over here. Bones, you never came on, bro.
Bones.
Never came on. Bones never came on, man.
Get over here. End it.
And then we got a box here. I'm Roland. This was check out Grime, right?
Grimme
Co.
Grimme Company.
Dope shit. And we're gonna get hooked up with a shirt or what? What's up,
We
big
got you
dog?
guys. We got you guys.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the fresh ones out right now.
We'll take some pictures and we'll put them on Instagram and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, man.
All right, cool, man. Thank you guys. We're gonna go fucking eat. Have a good time. I love you guys. Have a good Sunday. Peace. Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Rap.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Hey, you're welcome, man.
That shit was dope.
Fuck, I wasn't recording.
Ah.
Hey, it's green, dude.
It's alright. I'll fucking sneak in and be like, this is
Is another hand in there?
What?
Hey, you're leading that shit.
All right.
Right, dog.
He's a lead seeker, dog. That's why.
Hey, remember? Were you there when Efren fucking came up on some Pabst at
Talking about
Food for
everything I
Less?
got shot in the ass?
Oh.
He did like a beer run with Pabst.
No.
It was the first time we ever drank Pabst, and then
I love Pabs.
and then I think it was like your homie who lived by you.
Came off flossy, dog.
And then what? So after you poke the hole, what do you do?
I do it with my thumb. I use my fingernail.
You just suck the hole?
Yeah.
Alright.
So all you have to do is like,
Don't get caught. You open the can, and then it all shoots.
Yeah.
with that shirt.
I know.
Hey, wait, wait, wait.
Jesus, you ready, Bones? You
No,
ready?
no, I gotta get one because I did the example real quick.
Well, hurry up. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Perfect, count it off.
1, 2, 3.
Came out super
Bro, I didn't have a.
Oh! I got drenched, baby!
What happened?
Fast talk.
Alright, I thought I was fucking being a degenerate.
Mom, I went to church. You know, it's not like you went to church.
What's up, big dog?